Can you hear me? I don't know if I cleaned my glasses. Why do they have scratches on them now? Is anyone in there? Can anyone hear me? Oh my gosh. Is anybody? Anybody? Listen. All right, somebody's going to get a private tarot reading. Okay, what was I talking about? So, yes, yay. Yeah, my iPod things were still connected. I don't even know why they did that. Huh, anyway, so, yay, got that figured out. So now there's sound. That'll make a big difference for a tarot reading. Awesome. So welcome. This is going to be all signs. Going to do an energy check-in, present and future energies. And hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And I do want to say, like, if you're coming to this after it's been live streamed, give me a few minutes to get the timestamps in. They will appear when I get them in there. So I'm not forgetting, they will come in. Hello, good morning, everybody. Hey, Dana, good morning, my friend. We've been seeing lots of those Canada geese coming back. Thank you for looking after them down in Texas. Good morning from the snowy and cold. -12? Oh my gosh. Brinsky, what is going on down there? It's been really nice up here. Yesterday, I think it was almost 17 degrees Celsius here and sunny. And right now it's about 2-3 degrees going up to 8. Cabbage corn in the house. Cabbage corns will not have to wait too long. We're going to start with Virgo today. So what I like to do is I like to start with the sign that hasn't had their reading yet, like who would be next in line. So that would be Virgo. And then we're going to work through the zodiac from that point forward. Is it a new moon tomorrow? Awesome. What's the new moon in? I guess it would be Pisces, right? Yeah, new moon in Pisces. What is 70 in Celsius? Although 70 would be nice because I remember keeping the house around 72 degrees. So that must be like what, around 21, 22 degrees Celsius? Would that be right? Does that seem accurate? Does it? Does it? So I'm going to get started. I'm early today because I have to go do something later today at kind of a certain time. So I said, okay, I can do it. I can do it. So I'm going to start with the Moonology card. I feel like nobody's here. Just like 29 people. 29 people. Where did everybody go? All right. So is there anyone in here who's a Virgo? Out of the, oh, we got 34. Hello, Cindy. Are there any Virgos? Because I'm about to get started on Virgo. Virgo. I'm looking for some energy here to read. Virgo. Hey, Virgo. All right, we got some Virgos here. Libra will be after Virgo. Okay, here we go. People are popping in. Here we go. Good morning. Oops, what did Virgo get? I'm not ready yet. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. Actually, I don't know that I want to use this deck now that I've got it in my hand. Isn't that kind of funny? Yeah, such is the way of tarot. I don't feel like using that deck right now. I'm going to use the Return of Spirit Oracle deck. That's what I'm feeling like using. And I'm going to take the book out too. There we go. Look at that. Change of plans. A change of plans. Good morning. Virgo. Yep, Virgo's going first. Virgo was near the end. Virgo and Libra were near the end last week. So that's why I figure if I do it this way, it kind of makes it fair. Are there a lot of cabbage corns? Aw, thank you for the love. I'll send you guys some love too. All right, let me get these pre-shuffled because I wasn't planning on using them. But now, so maybe that was it. Like your energy has all come in. And I'm feeling like I need to use this deck. The Return of Spirit. So I'm going to look at Virgo, current and future energy for Virgo. They were coming out. You have interesting cards, Virgo. So Virgo has, right now, their energy is sexuality. They're feeling like they got Friday in their bones. They're feeling it. They're feeling like excited about the weekend, perhaps. This is like 2 points connecting. I'm actually going to, I felt compelled to do it, and I'm going to, these are really short little blurbs out of the book. I'm going to tell you what each one of these says in the book, specifically from the author, Shirley Harnish. She actually has a channel on YouTube too. She's a really interesting reader, very spiritual. And then you have prayers in the future, Virgo. Can you guys see? Oh, I should have time-stamped it. Ugh. It was one of those days where I woke up, I forgot to put the garbage out, and we'll call it 5:25. Yeah, that'll be right. Okay, so let's get back into it. So Virgo, you have the sexuality card right now. That's what Virgo's energy is currently, or in the very near future. Virgo. So Jesus. I want to get this kind of reading with your mom right now. Okay, your sexuality is just as important as any other aspect of your being. It's so important, in fact, that not one, but 2 chakras manage to maintain your sexual energy. Loving sexual contact is vital for your emotional, physical, and energetic well-being. It can be one of the greatest pleasures and joys of being incarnated in a human body. You are being asked to look at your desires, beliefs, or wounds around your sexual needs. If you are feeling inadequate, unwanted, or unattractive, then it is time to begin a regime of self-love. It is time to restore any low self-worth and negative programming you have about your physical body. We are often much harder on ourselves than our partner would ever be. Your negative thoughts or self-image could be holding you back from experiencing the deeper emotional aspects of intimate love. This card can also be indicative of neglecting your intimate and sexual connection with your partner. Perhaps this is the opportunity to resurrect the feelings of desire and sexual attraction that you once shared. Oh, I kind of like this. It's almost like, giving you a little bit of direction for the weekend. It could also be letting you know that it is important to make your intimate life a priority. Feeling sexual and playful is invigorating, no matter your age. So put on your sexy and wear it proudly. Have fun with it and enjoy it. Flirt a little. Smile at someone you're attracted to. Dress up in something that makes you feel attractive. Put your energy out there. Enjoy the gift of innocence, sexual playfulness. Sexual energy is a powerful expression of our creative force. You may find that by allowing your sexual energy to flow, your creative energy will too. By embracing every aspect of being human, we discover the truth of our own divinity. Well, isn't this, I kind of like just doing these today. So, Virgo, that's your current energy, or at least I want to say, perhaps, your current message for you right now. Oh, this is beautiful. Why don't we call it this? Yeah, sexy Virgo. See, there you go. Oh, Norwood, I've heard of that place. Yeah, I kind of feel like it didn't feel right when I picked up the Moonology deck and Return of Spirit. Maybe everyone's meant to hear messages from Spirit, from the universe today, as opposed to me reading your energy. You're supposed to receive messages. I love it. We're going to do that. That's what we're going to do this morning. So Virgo, your next message is going into the future. So take this forward with you as you move beyond your sexual fun here. Prayers. From sexuality to prayers. Maybe you're praying for that right person. I don't know. Or you're praying for where's the P? LMNOP. Maybe you will be praying for forgiveness for your naughty little thoughts. I don't know. I think it was Jess Bucket said in one of her videos a long time ago. She said, "We're all just dirty little monkeys anyways." Yeah, you missed a lot after so much. You're going to have to go back. I was started around 5:25. All right, Virgo in the future. Just so you know, this was the current card message for Virgo. Into the future, we are Virgo, your future message. So these are like messages from Spirit. Maybe I have to change the title of the video. This is not what I thought I'd be doing today, but this is where it's going. Prayers in the future, Virgo. You are being heard. Your guides and angels are acknowledging your prayers, thoughts, and communication with them. This is their way of affirming to you that your messages are getting through to them loud and clear. It is easy to feel as though you are not being heard at times, mainly because the communication feels as though it is only one way. This is exactly why the prayers card has come to you today. Every time you pray or talk to your guides and angels, you are opening up a direct line of communication with them. Although they cannot answer you in the form of words, they are sending you energetic and intuitive replies. Take time after your prayers to sit quietly, feel your own energy and the energy within your room. You will start to find that you are becoming more sensitive to their presence, and you may also start to tune into the divine messages they have for you. If you have not been speaking to your guides and angels, then this card has come to encourage you to do so. Relationships take effort on both sides, and they are wanting to build their relationship with you. Talking with Spirit is a powerful way to feel supported, connected, and cared for, especially when we are feeling alone in our physical world. Usually when this card appears, it is because you are much more able than most to hear the message of Spirit. Prayer is a powerful building block in strengthening your intuitive gifts. Begin looking for replies and answers to your prayers in your everyday world as well. Spirit is reaching out to you to communicate back to you now. Wow, that's really beautiful. This is like a really about your connection in the physical, and it talked about your sexual, I guess, exploration or experiences in life are something that's in a sense is a divine gift in the physical. And I do kind of like to imagine it that when you're in the ethereal and you're not trapped here on earth in this body where you're kind of going through tough and hard lessons, going through physical hardship and pain, everything that goes with what can come into the physical experience, there is the sense of divine bliss, because I feel like that's more easily in tune. You're more easily in tune to that energy when you're not in the physical. So your physical, maybe this is a double way. Maybe you should be saying your prayers. You'd be calling out to God. I don't know what you should be doing. I don't know, Virgo. I don't know that we should have started with sexy Virgo. I mean, this is not where this is supposed to go. I don't know. And I can't even blame you, Ashutosh, because I don't even think you were in here when it got started. But you know what? Energy is very mutable. I'm already starting to get warm here. Okay. I'm sorry. I got to roll up my sleeves. So, have I lost anyone? Yeah. It's pretty quiet in the house. I want to know what that conversation is like right now with the lady who was in with her mom was a Virgo and they were together. Oh Lord. All right, roll up. Okay, yeah, it's getting kind of warm in here. Virgo. Oh, you Virgos. You started this whole thing off. Well, it's not really naughty. Well, it's a little naughty. We're going to go now to Libra. You could start an affair with Spirit. Oh, I don't know. I'm just kind of laughing at saying your prayers with the sexuality card. Oh, Lord, help me get through. I don't know. Oh, my gosh, guys. Okay, Libra. I don't know. Libra can bring some innocence back into this. Okay, I'm going to have to say this at the beginning now, because it's kind of the intro to what I started talking about. This is not that. This is, you're going to receive messages from Spirit today. That's what this is going to be. I'm probably going to have to change the title of this video, because everything changed when I sat down and picked up the cards. The cards I picked up that I thought I was going to use are not the cards to use. I was guided to pick up Return of Spirit. So you're going to have a card. Libra. Oh, God darn it with the timestamp. I've just lost the timestamps today. You know what? I don't think I'm supposed to be in charge. I kind of think that's what this is, because I'm fumbling. I'm not really doing what I should typically do. So I feel like I'm just supposed to go with the flow, and I'm just supposed to read to each sign a message in your current, and then something to take with you in the future. 1340. But I don't know if I got the whole speech in there. Anyways, okay, Libra, you're going to get your message for the currently, now, your present message from Spirit, from the universe to you. A special message from the universe to you, as well as one in the future for you. Libra. Libra has, immunity, currently with the immunity card. I love that. I can't believe you're getting that card. Oh my gosh. You know what this card brings back to me? This card brings back for me a video that I made that, I'm going to be honest, when I made the video, it was really uncomfortable and difficult to make. And in the message that came through, I developed a huge connection with the Panther card in one of my spirit cards as an energy that comes to protect. And anyways, long story short, it was a Libra. I think the Libra reading was called "This is the hardest reading I've ever done." And I honestly thought it would resonate with like a couple people because it was really, it was not what, it's kind of like sitting down today. It's not what I expected to have happen. That was like, it went viral, it went crazy. I ended up getting over 400 emails in a 2-week period from that. And then I ended up doing, because it was such a massive response to that message, and it was a lot to do with some sort of pain that had occurred in the past, some sort of injustice. And some of the messages that came through, like I couldn't even read them all. Some of them are really hard, like the things that people have witnessed. Absolutely incredible that people have survived, like friends that they've seen murdered. And I'm telling you, like the stuff that came through in there was really big. And so I did all these readings, and then one of the follow-up readings that was for you was immunity. This is the card that came out for Libra in that. And I link this card so strongly to Libra because of that. So this means to me personally, as a reader, how Spirit knows I will view this card, but I will also read from the book for you. Is it anything that you've been through, like it's been really dramatic in this lifetime, that has been painful? You know how you can develop, like your physical body develops immunity to different things around you. Your spirit has an immunity to certain lessons that you've gone through in this lifetime, and that you will not have to go through them again in other lifetimes. Like it's a completion. You are literally immune spiritually to certain things that you have been through. And for whatever reason, you need to hear that right now. But I'm also going to read from the book. That's what I get intuitively and from the messages that have come in the past, specifically for Libra. So I can't believe that. What is the future card? Innocence. Oh my God. I love this combination, because when you can leave whatever hurt you in the past, you're opening up something new and beautiful and innocent. But you're immune. It won't get hurt. I'm kind of hearing it won't get hurt. Oh, let's see. Immunity. It's kind of interesting, actually. Well, I guess, yeah, it would make sense in terms of the alphabetical placement. But immunity and then innocence, they fall right after the other. It's synchronistic as well. Immunity, Libra. Currently for you, the message for you from Spirit. The immunity card comes when we are feeling as though we are under attack. You may be experiencing disagreements or arguments. Perhaps you are feeling belittled, unworthy, or misunderstood. Whatever the case may be, there is a feeling of the need to protect yourself. Sometimes these feelings may not even involve an individual person, but are perceived from the world at large. It's important that you stay grounded at this time and not fall into old patterns of behaviors or reactions. This is an opportunity to deal with your feelings and the situation in a healthier way. You are not responsible for what others say, think, believe, or feel. You do not have to own it or try to fix or change anything in an attempt to appease them. Every person on this planet is responsible for their own behavior. The immunity card offers you a layer of protection from the negative energy surrounding the situation, so that you can respond and take action in a positive manner. This also helps you to see the bigger picture and how to resolve the matter in a way that ensures the highest good for all involved. Just as your physical body builds its immune system, energetically, you are building a healthy response system to negative experiences and people. And I also believe this is spiritually. You will not be affected in the same way should this type of situation occur again in the future. You will gain a healthy form of protection on the inside and no longer need to energetically wear a shell of protection on the outside. Those around you will feel the shift in your energy as you become more accepting and open to letting others into your personal world. Wow, that is really, really so powerful, Libra. Okay, so into the future, innocence. I do love that, because you're being told, you're being protected. If there's something crappy that you're going through, or even just the energy of something from the past that feels like it's holding you back a little bit, You're going into the future and you're being told that you are protected. So this innocence can't be hurt. So allow the innocence to be explored, like through and of you, like a child. Go out into the world again feeling there's no scabs. It's almost very supple. It's very supple and silky. Yeah, it's different. It's a different kind of an image. Okay, innocence for a Libra into the future. Too often we carry around the extra baggage of guilt and shame. This card has come to you today because it is time to release these feelings. The universe sees your innocence and is asking that you begin to see it too. These long-held beliefs are buried within your core and they are interfering with your progression. It's time to release any shame you carry about who you are or guilt over actions you did or did not do. These old values only lead you to question whether you are good enough, deserving, or worthy. What if I had done more, been more? What if I hadn't done that? What if I did say or do that? They make you question if you, as a person, are enough. But the universe sees you with the same eyes we see a child with, perfect in every way. As perfect as a child learning through the mistakes they make, only ever really wanting love and approval. You need to see your own innocence, no matter what you may have done or when. This is the first step to healing your heart and spirit. It's a necessary step in moving forward and claiming your place in this world. I don't know about you guys, but the energy that's coming through this message is really intense. And I mean intense, like in a very loving way. The innocence card may also come if it is time to see the innocence in another person. It's important to delve below the surface of any feelings of anger, hurt, or disappointment. Within your heart, allow yourself to see the innocence in the other person's actions or behaviors. That's an interesting message. That's a really good message for learning to forgive and move forward. Within your heart, allow yourself to see the innocence in the other person's actions or behaviors. This can bring profound healing and may even help you to see your own innocence. Spirit is calling you to begin to see your innocence and divine perfection. This one simple act will allow the seeds of self-forgiveness and self-love to blossom within. Oh, I love this. I love this week. I really love this. Okay, I hope you like it. I'm not able to really read and see comments at the same time because I'm reading from the book. So I feel a little bit disassociated, disconnected from that. But if you all are doing okay, that's good. So that was Libra's current and future message from Spirit, from the universe. I'm going to do a little pre-shuffle. I have these cards out that I'm not going to use. I'm just going to keep doing this today. I'm going to keep doing this today. My hair. That was Libra. Scorpio. Scorps. Any Scorpses in the house? Scorpio. 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 She's running the chit chat. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to do Scorpio. 2250. Well, thank you. 2250 for Scorpio. Hello. Okay. Scorpio. So what we're doing, I know at the beginning, if you've just watched the beginning and you hit the timestamp to come into your reading, I didn't feel right when I picked up the cards to start doing the reading the way I was going to do it. I was compelled to go to Return of Spirit. And it's staying with that. Everyone is getting a message from this. And there she is in the back. Look at that. Shirley Harnish. Actually, she's also Canadian. I don't know where she lives around. Yeah. But yeah, anyway. So, you're going to get a message currently. This is from the universe, Spirit, to you. And then in the future, moving forward, to be kind of self-aware of. And I'm reading directly from the book. Some of these I am taking out intuitively. And I have certain meanings that I've established on my own with these cards over the last couple of years. Your house, I mean near your area. I don't know. Well, I'm in Ontario, and that's where like most, I don't know, I don't want to upset anybody in other parts of Canada. It's just like population-wise, it is one of the most densely populated areas, so it is common for people. And I have to say, I love the other parts of Canada too, though, guys. I do. I've traveled to, I've been to a few. I've been to Manitoba, Winnipeg in February. It's cold. You've never felt cold until you've been in Winnipeg in February. You're part of the NATO, that's right. Alberta. A lot of the East Coast. Yeah, a lot of, actually, I think I've been to everywhere in the East Coast. I've been to Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, and PEI. PEI is one of my favorites. I love PEI. You can drive from one end to the other. It's awesome. Oh, it's such a beautiful place. The orange sand, the red sand. Just don't go after Labor Day because everything's closed. Is anyone in here from Prince Edward Island? Because I used to go do audits there at the, what's the potato place called? Is it Cavendish Farms that they have in PEI? I can't remember which brand it was. It's Cavendish. I used to go and do their different facilities out there. And I went after Labor Day. And I had to get my dinner at a gas station, potato chips, and I don't know what it was. Okay, anyways, what are we doing? We're doing Scorpio. Jeez. Scorpio. Maybe I'll put a new timestamp in. Scorpio. A current and future energy. Message, actually. Oh, Scorpio, you have the commitment card. I love this. It's like two beautiful chopsticks coming together and being bound by a little bow. It's almost like a gift. A gift of being present. It does feel like, to me, I don't associate many of these with tarot card energies, but this one a little bit with the Four of Wands. It kind of feels a bit like that. And in the future, you have assistance. Interesting messages. What are we going to get here for Scorpio? So right now, Scorpio, the message that's coming to you from Spirit, from the universe, commitment. You're being asked to make some sort of commitment. It is both a promise and a responsibility. This could be in connection with a relationship, such as moving in together, deciding to get married, or having a child. Whoa, things just got real serious. Whatever was going on in Virgo's energy, this is what could end up happening. So you gotta be careful. The commitment card can also point to other types of commitment, such as starting a new business, planning a vacation with friends, signing up for classes, or taking on any type of long-term project. This commitment is a binding one, and you will not be able to get out of it easily should you change your mind later. This is signified by the bow-like symbol in the fractal image on the card. Whatever the case may be, this commitment does hold soul lessons and was planned before you came here. This does not mean that it is either good or bad, but simply means that this is a fated event. Ooh, it's kind of cool, Scorpio. You and others involved in this situation are fulfilling your soul agreements with each other. This card can also be calling you to make a serious commitment to yourself, whether it is to lose weight, quit smoking, start a yoga class, or go for some healing sessions. You may also need to reassess any previous commitments you have made to discern whether they are still right for you. It would also be wise to look closely at the commitments others have made to you and assess whether they are fulfilling their promises. It might be time to release them from their commitment. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I'm glad I saw that because I missed some other ones. I'm sorry, guys, if you made donations and I missed because I'm looking. I'm very appreciative of everyone. Thank you. You may be wavering in your decision about a certain commitment. Lean towards the idea that this might actually be the right thing for you to do. Spirit usually replies to the things which are most important to us at the moment. This card can act as a validation that you are heading in the right direction. That's very interesting. I feel like I'm going to get all sloppy reading so much with this thing here. All right, that was interesting. Now it's interesting. You're getting assistance in the future. So for some of you, it might be closing off soul connections. Others of you, as I said, it might be making a commitment to yourself to do something really good for you. And I don't know, though. I feel a little more strongly that most of you, it feels to me energetically anyways, are getting ready to go into perhaps meeting new people or starting some sort of new soul contracts with others. Can you see the cards? Can you guys see the cards? Just tell me that. Can you see those cards there? Somebody tell me. Can you see the cards on the table? Because I've noticed, yeah, you can. Okay, because when I record, it doesn't look like you can. And then when this is finished, been uploaded, you can see quite a bit of the table. It just doesn't look like it to me. It looks like you can only see to there. Okay. All right. Okay, so assistance in the future. Where is it? It should be right at the beginning. It starts with A. There we go. Okay, assistance in the future, Scorpio. This is a future message for you. We all need a little help at one point or another in our lives. Rest assured, help is on the way for you. There is a huge inpouring of divine and angelic assistance coming to you now. I feel like it's linked to whatever this new soul contract is that you're moving towards. This card appears for you today to let you know that your need for help has been acknowledged. Whether you have directly asked for aid or not, the universe is stepping forward on your behalf. This assistance can come in many forms. Sometimes it comes in the form of another person. We do not necessarily have to know them personally for them to influence our lives. Through a series of divinely organized coincidences, a complete stranger can make their way into our personal world, providing the help we so greatly need. At other times, it may be our closest friends who lovingly step forward to assist us. However, we can also experience a sudden shift in circumstances, which occurs for no logical reason. This can happen to certain individuals who may be having difficulty. This can happen to certain individuals who we may be having difficulty with. Either something energetically shifts in them, or we suddenly understand how we are to deal with that person. No matter how it happens, it is spirit working in your life. So let this be fair warning. Help is coming. So don't do something silly, such as say no thank you when help is offered to you. Do not let feelings of not being worthy or deserving to get in the way. Do not allow your pride or need to be the giver interfere with this divine offering of assistance. You may certainly deserve it. Allow yourself to receive it. Just smile and say thank you. Just as this assistance comes to you, sometime soon, Spirit will call on you to provide a loving hand to help to someone else. I like it. That's really nice. I wanted to say something, and then I don't know what it was. When I was reading it, there was like a message that came in, and now it's gone, and it kind of went out of my head. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back at some other point, but then it won't be in Scorpio. I do feel like, Scorpio, you're getting some sort of, you're walking towards some sort of new soul contracts here. And it might not even be with different people. The soul contracts that you have, too, I kind of feel like might be shifting a little bit. However that resonates for you, I do feel like, too, that has something to do with providing assistance. It feels like assistance will be coming towards you, obviously, in the future. So there we go. I really wish I could have assistance. I can't believe Spirit, the universe, has got me reading so much with this thing in my mouth. It's really hard to read out loud. Yeah, see, I am totally out of the chat today because I'm down reading. I don't know if I'm reading. Somebody's asking me a question. You guys are all talking to each other. No, Sagittarius is next. How do you go from... I have to look at my listing. How do you go from Scorpio to Aquarius? Sagittarius is next, and then Aqua babies. Oh, Sagittarius is eager to talk, but we're not there yet. We haven't even... All right, Saggies. My Saggies. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. 33. We'll call it 33. 50. Sagittarius. So, you are getting messages from the universe, directly from Spirit, Sagittarius. You're going to get a message right now, kind of that's pertinent in your life. And then you're going to get a message about like going into the future, something to take forward with you. Sagittarius, Return of Spirit Oracle deck is all we're using today. And that's because when I pulled up the cards, it didn't feel right. The cards that I had ready to use, you have Worthy. Right now you have Worthy, and in the future, you have Shifting. Your energy is about to shift. Maybe you're feeling it too. Maybe you're going towards something bigger than where you've been before. Kind of wondering, am I worthy? You're feeling it. There's definitely a shift. Let's read. I'm reading right from the book because this is a message from Spirit right to you. Right now, Sagittarius. Wow, and I opened right to worthy. Sagittarius, worthy. You are one of the loving spirits who has come to be in service to humanity this lifetime. This strong desire and need to give to your fellow man is embedded deep within your soul's blueprint. You play an important role in the cosmic plan. This card has come to you today as Spirit's way of giving you a much-needed reminder that you hold a great worth and value. You can no longer question whether you are worthy or if you have value in this world. We all look to our physical world for confirmation. We question whether we are good enough, wanted, and needed. We want the world to tell us that we are doing well and that it wants what we have to offer. But your value and worth cannot come from anyone or anything outside of you. I don't know. I just feel like I want to give someone a hug when I read this card. Just as you are right now in this moment, you are enough. It is time for you to begin to understand your own worth and value. Spirit is asking that you start now to understand just how important you are. Begin by asking yourself, how much would you value someone who was as kind to you as you are to others? If you met a person whose inner heart was as caring and loving as yours, would you value them in your life? If someone gave to you as you give to others, would you value it? Of course you would. You need to see yourself. See just how valuable you really are. Your worth does not come from what you do or have or how you behave. Your worth comes from the fact that you are part of the God source. Once you fully realize this, you will play an invaluable role in helping others to discover their own worth too. Oh, that's really good. How's everyone doing? Okay, so now I'm sorry because I'm reading so much. I feel so disconnected from what you guys are responding and talking about. Shifting is into the future. And I do kind of feel like, you know, as I was reading this, there might be some people who, like, word for word, it kind of resonated for them. But I kind of was hearing in my head, I am kind of past there, Cindy. I see myself for who I am, and I really appreciate it. So I kind of, the balance there where I kind of feel like some people are right in that message. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm glad I'm hearing that right now. It's giving me perspective on who I really am and the value that I have. But for other people, and too, maybe because the shifting card is coming into the future, it feels like once you see your value, particularly if you've been in a situation where you feel undervalued, you kind of have an ability, once you've come through that, to help others shift that energy as well. So let's see what shifting is right here. Let's see what shifting is for the future, Scorpio. Our personal and spiritual growth occurs in a series of rhythms and patterns. When we reach a certain level of experience and understanding, life will move into a holding pattern as we master it. Things will fall into a steady, reliable pattern. We come to know what to expect and how things are going to be. And because we humans are creatures of comfort and habit, we usually enjoy hanging out on the plateau where things are familiar and reliable. This card has come to you today because you are either about to enter into or are already in one of those great shifts. It is a necessary part of your growth and higher learning. You are moving to a new level of consciousness and awareness. In order for this to happen, some of the old ways of life and of being must fall away to make room for the new. Did I call you guys Scorpio at some point? But this is Sagittarius. That's so weird. It's just hitting me right now. Maybe there's some people, Scorpios, that are still watching this whole message. I don't know. It's really weird. But this is Sagittarius. You may find yourself changing jobs or careers. Old friends or relationships may drift away as new people enter your life. You may move to a new home or have a sudden change of finances. On an energetic level, your consciousness is opening to the hidden wounds you carry. More than likely, you are feeling very far out of your comfort zone, possibly even experiencing situational depression. This is the future. This shift is vital and necessary. Remain as calm as you can while the earth shakes under your feet. You will find yourself quite pleased with this new consciousness and way of being once this shift is complete. In the meantime, try to stay open as these changes occur. It may not feel comfortable, but you will come through this as a more evolved and stable person. I don't feel like I can just leave that there because it feels like a Tower card. Like after I've read the whole thing, and this is the future. So I don't think I would ever do a reading for anyone and say, okay, in the future you have a Tower moment. Okay, gotta go, next sign. I can't do that. So I'm glad I do have some cards here. So this was Sagittarius. Maybe that's why I said Scorpio too, because the Tower card is Mars energy, which would be associated with Scorpio. Like an ending and a rebirth. But it feels like you're rising up because this is a worthy card and shifting. It feels like this is a shift upward, Sagittarius. What is this shifting? What is this? It feels, the description, it sounds an awful lot like a Tower moment. Like walking away from the past or the past being taken away from you. What is this Tower moment energy in the future for Sagittarius? The Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Moon. Something in the past here where it feels like it was a missed opportunity, nothing is working out, and I don't know where I'm going from here. Maybe that's the Tower moment. Maybe that's part of the shift, part of the healing here, Sagittarius, is confronting these feelings as you move into the future. It did say, like, negotiating the, where was that? Well, there's situational depression. And that kind of, to me, means you're like, if you're feeling down, it's really related specifically to your situation and you just trying to get used to it. I can't remember where it was in here. And it kind of, the impression of feelings kind of going up and down, but that's almost as if you were trying to get comfortable in some sort of a new reality or a new understanding about your reality. So I do feel like, though, so this shifting to me, because energy is shifting upwards for you. Once it's kind of down, you're going to go into kind of dips and plateaus here. This, going past this energy of feeling like, you know, either you've missed opportunities, maybe you felt misunderstood or you misunderstood how things were presented to you by others in the past, or you were focused on other things that weren't working out and thought, oh, maybe that was a good opportunity behind me, but I missed it. That just hasn't worked out. No, that's no good. And where are you going? Into the moon, into the unknown. That could be kind of scary. So perhaps your shift is going to be taking you into some sort of an unknown here. Where do you go after the moon, Sagittarius? Where does Sagittarius go after the moon? And I always feel, too, with this card, your problems are not as big as they seem. They're not as scary as they seem because the reflection is so much larger than this cat. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's, skewed isn't quite the right word. What am I looking for? You know what I want? The Hanged Man. Okay, you're going to spend some time looking at things from different perspectives here. You're going to see things differently, but that does feel like a point of healing. Ooh, so you can get rid of the burdens. Thank you, Grandpa. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you. Wow. You are really going, it's almost like a cleanse here, Sagittarius, going into the future. You are cleansing heavy energies from your past. And then the Three of Wands. I like this. Oh, wow. Very your card. It has a salamander down there. So very Sagittarian energy. And basically, all the work that you've done from the past is about to bring you something. But you are going to go through a process here. A lot of like dips and dives, maybe, of emotional alchemy. That's what I would describe this as. Emotional alchemy. Alchemizing your emotions and getting ready to move into the past. As soon as you release any burdens that you have, and how those burdens show up to everyone will be a little bit different. Then anything that you have been working on in a positive level in your life, it will start to manifest for you. But the sort of like the block of this emotion is sitting here. All right, Sagittarius, that was interesting. Yeah, I didn't plan on using tarot, but I'm glad I had them out because I didn't feel like I could just leave that like that. So that was my Saggies. Thank you. We are gonna do Cappy. Capricorn. Capricorn. Oh, 45:30. I felt so silly last week. I was looking back when I went to put the timestamps in. And what was it? Oh, yeah. Because obviously by the time after Aries, like and then I went to Taurus and it was, I wrote down 6424. It wasn't until, I don't know, long after I got past the 60-minute mark that I realized that wasn't going to work anymore. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, 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 Capricorn. A message to you from the divine, from spirit, from the universe. A message to you right now, Capricorn, in the present moment for you. And then a message for you about moving forward into the future. No, Aquarius will be coming in after Capricorn. Capricorn, 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 Capricorn. Capricorn. Whoa. Right now you have mediumship. Interesting. Who are you working with? What are you working on? In the future, always reminds me of like the head of a dragonfly and the body of a butterfly. Kind of creating two different elements that are not completely different from each other, but yet they sort of are. And it's got like the fuzzy body of a caterpillar at the bottom. It's almost like you're in the within the chrysalis and not hatched out yet. I see so much in here. Oh, don't worry, this top card is going to be your future. But to see, like, it looks like the head of a dragonfly. And then this kind of mimics the butterfly wings. But then this looks like the caterpillar's body with the funny little hairs sticking out. So it's almost like being in the chrysalis stage. Like you're not really who you were before, but you're not your future person yet. You are literally like a combination. Actually, yeah. I know, it is like the head of a caterpillar. I guess, yeah. That's what this looks like to me, does it not? It looks like viewing you in the metamorpho stage here. You aren't quite the butterfly yet, but you're no longer the caterpillar. That's really interesting. So, what about the future? Contact. Ooh, what is that? That just feels completely different from whatever's going on here. Let's see. Mediumship. Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn. Right now, the message to you from the universe right now, Capricorn. Mediumship. When thoughts of our departed family members or friends come to mind, it is because they are with us in that moment. This card could be a way for your departed loved one to tell you that they love you and you are still very much here with, they were here with you. I like that. I'm just going to take this because my grandpa was a Capricorn. Most likely you are in need of their love. Well, I miss them. I haven't seen them in a long time. Support and encouragement at this time. And though you can no longer see them, they have not left your side. The other reason this card may have come to you is because you have a gift and ability to speak to those on the other side. It is quite possible that you are not aware of this gift. Spirit is encouraging you to begin to develop this skill. On the other hand, you may be quite aware of your mediumship abilities, but question your skills and level of connection. Most intuitives feel they could be more connected, bring through clearer messages, or receive more information. It is hard not to doubt yourself at times, but right now, Spirit is saying not to. You definitely have a gift, and sometimes we just simply need to get out of our own way. Try not to compare yourself to other mediums. Just allow your gift to operate for you in its own unique way. Trusting and accepting are the quickest ways to nurture your connection to its fullest potential. I only have to laugh that this card is coming out because I know that Rob from Rob's Tarot is in here. And Russell from Russell is in here. And it's for Capricorn. But it's kind of interesting. I wonder who else here like has mediumship abilities, and this message is for you. Either way, those on the other side are reaching out to you at this time. Be open to their communication in whatever form it may come. Every person on this earth is born with the ability to connect with those who have passed over. Do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt them. The more open and accepting you are, the stronger their communication will be. That's really beautiful. Interesting too, because that's really funny. When I had to find a new place to rent, the real estate agent that I was using, she was a Capricorn, and she had like an uncanny ability. She could walk into a house and she could know. She knew right away if there was spirits around. Interesting. Capricorn. So, oh, look at this. Contact. Does that make so much sense now that I read the book? Doesn't it? What are you going to contact through this mediumship? Let's find out, Capricorn. Contact. Contact. So this is the future, Capricorn, and any mediums that are watching right now. Contact. Life's great synchronicities and the alignment of fateful events is very dependent on our contact and connections with other people. You have drawn this card today because it is important for you to make contact with someone in particular in your life. This one-on-one communication could be by phone, email, text message, or in person. In whatever way that contact happens, it is important that you reach out. Sometimes we resist or procrastinate doing the very things that will help to move us along on our path. The contact card is asking that you look at whatever resistance you may have and gently push forward to do what needs to be done. Perhaps you need to contact someone and deal with an emotional issue you would rather avoid. Maybe you have neglected speaking with a family member, loved one, or friend. Do you need to get past your fear of making a business call? Spirit is asking that you be brave and make contact with a certain individual. The stagnant energy that is being held through your resistance needs to be released and cleared. This will help to aid in the flow of new energy, healing, empowerment, and manifestation in your life. Energetically, you will be free to set up and align the next step of your journey. It's almost like you got to clear up some sort of energy here to move forward. Or at least, this card can also indicate that there is a very important person coming along in your life with whom you are about to connect. Be present within yourself when meeting anyone new over the next week or two. Be mindful of the energy surrounding anyone you connect with, especially if it is an unexpected or synchronistic, as this person could be playing an important role in your future. Ooh, that's interesting. That is really interesting. There you go, Capricorn. That was pretty intriguing. You might be guided towards someone through spirit. Follow the synchronicities, the nudges. Like myself, it didn't feel right. I thought I had a plan. I actually sat down last night and pulled out the cards. And I thought, okay, this is what I'm going to do in the morning. I got it all planned. I got it all figured out. And I sat down to do the first reading. I pulled out the Moonology card, moon deck. This does not feel right. I got to put that back. It's all wrong. And here we are with the return of spirit. So I do want to thank anyone that has been putting in donations. I really appreciate that. And I don't say that meaning that like, I don't want anyone to have to do that. I never know how to say that the right way. But I'm not looking up, so I know I'm missing some of them. And I do apologize for not thanking you personally. So, whose turn is it now? Aqua baby. HD30. Don't make fun of me with my HD30 and HD6. See, my phone, it was just set up to do HD30. It was the default. And it looked fine to me. So I just didn't know that HD60 was what I needed to do. But I'm pretty proud of myself, as I told you, Ashutosh, that I found the settings in my phone and made HD60. Thank you, Journey. I think I need new glasses. See, I found it in my, oh yeah, he's putting down the timestamp. I feel like I have to stop talking now. It's like Ashitash's way of moving me right along here. Keep going, keep going. Anyways, I found the default settings for my recording on my phone. So I'm really proud of myself for that. All right. No. I've actually thought about something that I've been thinking about doing is like when people donate to the channel, whether through this or when people send me PayPal donations, I've been thinking about picking a specific charity, and every time a donation comes through, to actually give that donation to a charity. That is something I've been actually thinking about doing. But I've been kind of stuck on what charity to do. Part of me, because I know like donate, thank you, talk to me. I'm talking to you right now, you and me. Because the donations come from all over the world. So I'm kind of drawn. I don't know what charity to pick. Part of me wants to do something local, but is that right? When the donations come from all over the world, can we use the money from all over the world to do this? Yeah, I don't know. There's a charity that I'm thinking that I already donate myself to every month is Because I Am a Girl. And it's a charity that helps young girls all over the world get education, not have to get married at the age of 14, empower them and help them. So that might be, I don't know. Any of your thoughts? Anyway, so I'm going to do with Aquarius. A message to you from Spirit. Right from Spirit, right from the universe. Here we go. Current message to you. And then a message in the future. Yeah, I just think about that. I mean, I remember I was in a forum once and people were complaining about the education system in North America. And I just thought to myself, you do realize that there's people all over the world that have no right to any education. Whoa, look at you got, Aquarius. Return of Spirit. You got the namesake of the deck. Aqua babies, you're always doing that to me. This is going to be like one of those deep spiritual universal messages from Aquarius. Is it from Aquarius to Aquarius or a combination thereof? The future Aquarius. Oh, shit, take flight. They're so powerful, these cards. Who's in here for Aquarius? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing, Aquarius? Two of the most powerful cards in this deck. Aqua babies they're connecting to the mothership and they are going to the mothership. Okay. Return of, and I opened it right to it. How crazy. Your message right now from the universe, Aquarius. Return of Spirit. You have come a long way in your journey. No, it hasn't been easy, but you have made it through. Acknowledge for just a moment the strength and courage that you have discovered within you. See how much you have grown over this time, slowly blossoming into who you are today. This is the card of triumph, heartfelt connection, and mastery. Hold your head high and feel proud of who you are. Your guides and angels are certainly proud of you. Your hard work and determination over this lifetime has brought you here today. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. And although your journey is far from over, you have come much farther than most. Drawing this card signifies a renewal of the heart, mind, and spirit. Your spiritual connection to Source is stronger now than it has ever been. Trust in it, flow in it, and shine in it. Your beautiful heart is open to both giving and receiving the messages, thank you, Teresa, from the heavens. Your time has come, and it is now. This is a time of manifesting your highest will. It is a time of truly stepping onto your path with confidence in what you are here to do and how you are to do it. It is a time of hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true. The true greatness of who you are is ready to express itself fully. Now you can experience true empowerment, deep heartfelt connections with others, and a feeling that all is right in your world. You have done the work, so you deserve it. Where there was a time when you may have questioned whether Spirit was even there, now you won't. This is your own sacred return of Spirit. Oh. Bang! I kind of feel like, okay, so I know this is Aquarius, but when it said, your hard work and determination over this lifetime has brought you here today. As soon as I said that, I felt like the message was for everyone, like right here. Come to this video. This is where you've been brought. Right here, right now. This is the light at the end of the tunnel. And although the journey is far from over, you're having I like that. Okay. Take flight is your message as you move into the future. Sorry. I put jeans on today for the first time in a while. Because it's been too cold to wear jeans. I'm just finding I'm a little more bulgy in some spots than I used to be. And then not so bulgy in other spots. So I've kind of lost some muscle tone and gained a little bit of, what would you call it? Insulation, maybe. So it's a little, yeah. T, take flight. Comes after S, I'm pretty sure. There we go. All right. Jeans are the real oppressor. I got a new pair of jeans, though, from Guess, and they have a zipper in the back. So, but, well, it doesn't go all the way down. That would just be kind of... It just goes down a little bit, but there's still material behind it, so you can either tighten them up or relax them. Oh, thank you so much. Exonodox. Did I say that right? Yeah, no. People wore jeans since COVID. Even in sweatpants. All right, Aquarius. Into the future. Take flight. It's time to come out of seclusion. There you go, guys. It's time to come out. You no longer need to hide or to try to protect yourself from the world around you. You are moving into a new stage of your life where stepping out is important for your emotional, mental, and spiritual growth. It's time to start making new friends and social connections. You may find yourself being drawn to join groups, take classes, or engage in social activities. Just as a butterfly is drawn to a flower's nectar, you will find that getting out into the world and being with others will be a source of soul food for you. Through these interactions with people in groups, you will start to feel more confident in yourself. You will see and feel yourself blossoming in a very natural and comfortable way. The energy of the butterfly is gentle, joyful, and purposeful. You will directly experience this energy and exude it as you move out into your social surroundings. Not only is this an important part of developing self-esteem and a sense of belonging, it is a vital piece in your discovery of your gifts and special talents. Your soul is ready to shine in its light. It is only your human mind that feels it is not ready. Be brave and let yourself out of the cocoon of protection you have created. I have to stop there because I can't believe how much this reminds me of what the mediumship card looks like in Capricorn, which we just did before this. And literally, it looked like the combination of a butterfly and a caterpillar. So you were not like, but this is almost now telling you, well, there's the butterfly. It's time to hatch out. Interesting. You know how the universe works. Like it or not, if there is something you were meant to be doing, we will eventually find ourselves doing it, no matter how much we resist it. So take a deep breath and take just one step forward to what brings you joy. The rest will take care of itself. Isn't that awesome? This is a great book. Yeah, Cheryl's great. I haven't watched her in a while. I should go watch her. Well, she's really short. She's probably like a little powerhouse. It says she's only 4'11". This lively free spirit is empowering audiences around the world. Yes, she is. She's pretty cool. You go check her. She has a YouTube channel. There you go, Aquarius. She has lots of other books or decks too. And I actually don't even know her. So I just really like this deck and her energy. Aquarius. We're going to go into Pisces. Who is wearing pajamas? Put your hand up if you're wearing pajamas right now. We never do a pajama day at this. I don't know why. I can't do it. I know people who do. I'd say good for them, but I just can't do it. Yeah, Capricorn and Aquarius was a lot. It was deep. I almost feel like the two of those come together. Like if you're a Capricorn, I would go and watch Aquarius. If you're Aquarius, I would go watch Capricorn. Like, those two felt connected somehow. Oh, wait. Are you in your pajamas, Rob? PJs for life. I just can't do that. I don't know. Pisces. My beautiful, what did I call them last week? The water droplets of time. Oh, I just got that Jim Croce song in my head. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do was to spend every day in eternity. Go with timestamps. I should write down the timestamp for where the timestamps are. Feline. Not ready yet though, Pisces. I haven't even done the timestamp. I have to watch the time actually. How many more do I have to do? 1, 2, 3. I'm okay. I'm okay. All right. So we're going to do Pisces officially at 65:30. We'll call it. Oh, that won't work. That's 1 hour, 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Is that right? Did I do that right? I'm in clothes that I wouldn't dare leave the house. Isn't that a stunning card? That's like really pretty. I want to call like Virgo's the really sexy card and Pisces is the really pretty. Really pretty. So pretty. It's like pulls you in like a siren. Actually, I think it is kind of like a siren energy. It does kind of look like a mermaid. Very erotic. Very pretty erotic. Anyways. Okay, you go there. It's like the gates of hell sitting behind Pisces. And I was saying that in the best way because I'm an Aries, so I'm not criticizing Aries. All right, Pisces. Your message to you from the divine, from the universe, from spirit. Right now, Pisces. Pisces. Current. And then future message. Pisces. Pisces. Pisces has immunity too. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Like something you're going through, you won't have to go through it again. It won't hurt you. It won't cling to you. Your spirit. It's not just your body and your mind, but your soul too. And your energy will not have to go through this again or go through whatever this was. In the future, oh, I love this. Manifest. Look at the change in this. Like this kind of feels a little bit contained and very systematic. Boom. It just explodes. And this reminds me of the arms of the Pisces card here and the energy flowing behind it. Look at that. I can't see it because of the comments, but I think you guys can see it. Doesn't it kind of resemble that? Wow, Pisces, beautiful energy in the future. Okay, I'm going to read for you the immunity card. Libra was one of the first ones at 13 minutes and 40 seconds. Pisces, immunity. Right now, the message for you from Spirit. Let me find it. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Pisces, immunity. Bye, Rob. Immunity. The immunity card comes when we are feeling as though we are under attack. You may be experiencing disagreements or arguments. Perhaps you are feeling belittled, unworthy, or misunderstood. Whatever the case may be, there is a feeling of the need to protect yourself. Sometimes these feelings may not even involve an individual person, but are perceived from the world at large. Oh, I feel like this, because Pisces is just one of the like really sweet signs. And I think the world can be hard on them, but Pisces can be pretty tough too. So it's important that you stay grounded. And I think Pisces can be really tough because they can be so fluid with their emotions. It's important that you stay grounded at this time and not fall into old patterns or behaviors or reactions. This is an opportunity to deal with your feelings and the situation in a healthier way. You are not responsible for what others say, think, believe, or feel. You do not have to own it or try to fix or change anything in an attempt to appease them. Every person on this planet is responsible for their own behavior. The immunity card offers you a layer of protection from the negative energy surrounding the situation. so that you can respond and take action in a positive manner. This also helps you to see the bigger picture and how to resolve the matter in a way that ensures the highest good for all involved. Just as your physical body builds its immune system, energetically you are building a healthy response system to negative experiences and people. You will not be affected in the same way should this type of situation occur again in the future. And I also believe that that's in lifetimes to come. You will gain a healthy form of protection on the inside and no longer need to energetically wear a shell of protection on the outside. Those around you will feel the shift in your energy as you become more accepting and open to letting others in to your personal world. That's really beautiful. Okay, so into the future, I kind of feel like too, Pisces. Wow, it's kind of weird. Like the card, when I was pre-shuffling, the card that came out was the feline. I'm going to find it because I'm seeing that image mimicked in the immunity card for you right now. And the feline to me is like about a personal empowerment and doing your own thing. You don't give a shit. You think about a cat. Where's the cat? I don't know. The cat is got its butt on my plate that I was going to put my food on. Or, the, you know, like the cat just doesn't give a shit about whatever. Where's the feline? The feline. Doesn't it remind you of a feline? There's like the eyes and then the cheek pouches or whatever those are called. And then the nose right there. And it's funny because this is the card that came out. And I said, well, I'm not ready to pull cards yet. And if you time-stamped it, it'll be before that timestamp. Because I wasn't ready, but it came out. So I do feel like there's a sense of personal, whatever you've been going through, there is sort of in a way to give you personal power here. And then look at, like, allowing your energy to expand and grow big time. What are you going to manifest? Rainbows and buttercups. Nice. Manifest. I'm trying to think who had, so far the hardest reading was Sagittarius. I've been feeling for my Saggies lately. I feel like they're going through heavy stuff, like emotional stuff here. Okay, so anyways, because everything has been pretty positive in the future here. Manifest, Pisces, in the future. Energetically, everything is falling into place. You are coming into a high point where you will find you are able to easily manifest the people, things, and situations you need to carry you forward on your journey. The energy of manifestation is a creative force, and right now it is in full flow for you. Stay focused on where you want to go in your life and how you want to feel. Don't worry about the details of what you think life should look like. The universe is infinitely wiser than we are with our human point of view. Just know and trust that things will come to you in perfect order and in perfect time. We don't manifest anything that is not part of our soul's plan. So while you may not win a lottery, you can expect to experience abundance and ease while these energies are here. This is a great time to play with and learn about the order of manifesting. While you will notice that most of what is manifested is done by the higher self, a small portion will be manifested from your conscious mind. Explore it fully and have fun with it. Anything can be manifested at this time, so do not limit your potential. Your soul knows no limits. You are a creator and able to naturally turn energy into physical manifestation. You can use this power of manifestation to help you gain understanding about your purpose, to help connect you to the right people or organizations, or even aid you in gaining the financial resources you require. Really, the sky is the limit with this one. Enjoy it while it lasts. Hold in mind that it wasn't intended that you use your ability to manifest for yourself only. You can also use this to help others who may not be able to help themselves right now. Oh, that's very Pisces. Back when I used to do private readings, I used to do a lot for Pisceans. And I had different types of readings. They would be like how your person feels, romance readings, spiritual guidance readings, blind spot, like all sorts of different ones. I gotta tell you, 99% of the time, the Pisces readings that I did for people, individuals, were always their spiritual growth. I just thought it was so beautiful. So there you go, Pisces, you're on your way. And you're protected right now from negative things in the past or negative people around you right now. Don't let them poop on your parade. Maybe I should slow down with the water. Aries. Here. Oh, I didn't. No. I should do it. I didn't really pre-shuffle. I'm going to confuse myself when I go to put the timestamp in. I think, oh, but no. Okay, we'll do a quick shuffle for Aries. Are there any fireball? Oh, 115. Look at you. 115. Thank you, Ashitage. Yeah, because 60 and 70. Yeah, 150. Is it 115 or 114? 60, 75. Aries, Aries. Fireball babies. Aries. You, Aries, are going to get a message right from the divine, right from spirit, right from the universe. The message to you, Aries, current message, your current energy, and then into the future, what you can expect, what to think about. Aries, Aries, Aries. Currently, Aries, ooh, you have recognition. This is like two resonances coming together for me. You might be being recognized for something. When I see these cards, it reminds me of two sound frequencies kind of coming together. So recognizing something in someone else, or someone else recognizing something in you. And in the future, oh, you have fairy magic. Oh, I don't know about. I hope it's good fairy magic. I had a lot of my own fairy magic. Where I hope it's okay. Sometimes they can do little things to you, like a printer that won't print wirelessly. All right, Aries. Let's see. You got the recognition for current. The message for you right now from the universe. R comes before it as recognition. Recognition, Aries. It is important that we each feel recognized and seen for our hard work and unique contributions we make to this world. This is why the recognition card has come to you today. The universe does see you and all that you do. You are being given the recognition, love, and support which you deserve. This card can also come when we are about to receive recognition in the physical world as well. You could be receiving an award, honor, or mention. This could be at work or with a community or social group. This can also be on a smaller scale in a more personal way. Either way, you are being seen, recognized, and honored for what you do. Whatever form it comes in, just remember that Spirit speaks to us through the physical world and through the mouths of others. Whether you are just beginning or are already working on a project or idea, be aware that the actions you take now could lead you to being recognized publicly. This could be on a small scale or with the public at large. Either way, your current efforts will be recognized in the future. Oh, sorry, there's a lot of glare there. No matter what it is that you do or how well you feel you are doing it, Spirit is giving you a cosmic pat on the back. You have done well. Now, just allow yourself to really take that in. Good job, you. That's what it says. It's like dash. Good job, you. Exclamation mark. With the empowerment you gain in feeling recognized and appreciated, you will then be given the opportunity to begin to pay it forward. Every time someone you encounter does something which impresses you, be sure to tell them. I think that's pretty Aries. Maybe you're just being reminded to do that. Not only will you completely make their day, but you'll be surprised how good it will make you feel as well. Aries is also prone to also tell you if you're an idiot. Like, you are so freaking amazing. Look at what you did. God, you're such an idiot. Into the future. Into the future. Fairy magic. Fairy magic. Faith. Fairy magic. Okay, so moving into the future, my elbow is getting kind of sore. I need something cushy. That's better. I have to put the book, sort of, not really. No, just give me a second here. I don't really have anything cushy. Where's the dog when you need her? I don't know. Maybe if I do it on the book, it's a little better. Sorry, the table is hard and I have like a bony elbow. Okay, sorry, Aries. I know you're impatient. Here I come. In the future, Fairy magic comes when we are feeling a bit run down and tired, or if we are taking life too seriously. Fairy magic comes to brighten the day and to put some spring back into your step. Fairies love to play, dance, and sing. They enjoy being in the company of their friends and love social gatherings. Life is meant to be lived and enjoyed. Too much of the heavy stuff weighs our energy down. Have you been working too much? Maybe you've been feeling fatigued or lacking a zest for living. Are you feeling the weight of responsibilities and obligations? You could even be too focused on your spiritual and personal growth work. This card will also come if you have been hard on yourself or trying too hard to accomplish a task. It's time to lighten up, to be lifted up, and enjoy life a little. Get out and play. Turn the radio up and sing your heart out. Dance as though you were a teenager again. Roll in the grass. Buy yourself some flowers. This is very kind of Aries and a good energy, being a kid. Get dressed up and have a night out with your friends. Just do whatever it is that will help reawaken the playful nature sleeping within you. This is all about restoring the youthful, vibrant energy within. The elements are here to assist you in grounding your energy back into the earth and to reconnect with nature and the animal kingdom. They will help you rediscover your vitality. You will start to feel better and more like your old self again. You just may find this card will help reinvigorate your intuitive channels and connecting with the divine beings and spirits who are here to assist you. I kind of like that combination with this for whoever it's resonating for. It feels like, even if people aren't going to say, what you've done is amazing or whatever, I feel like this is at least spirit recognizing that you've worked hard and that telling you it's time to go have fun. All work and no play makes Aries a dull boy, a dull girl, right? So all work and no play. So this is, you've done lots of work, it's time to play. I kind of break it down like that, very simple. There you go, Aries. You get permission to go and play. You can go out and play now. You've done all your work. You've been good. And Taurus, my bovine babies. I should call just thinking my son is a Taurus. I should call him my bovine baby. I do call him my baby. I don't know how much longer I can get away with that. Bovine babies. Is Jack Nicholson in Aries? Yeah. I think too is, ooh, confidence. I like that. But again, I haven't done the time set. It's kind of like what Pisces did. Who is another one? A bit of a loudmouth. Aries guys. Aries guys are very different from Aries women. Oh, what's his name? Oh. What's his name? The actor. I think he got his big male Aries and his mouthed off a few times. He got his in Beetlejuice, but now older he's kind of more known for doing well, that was his first movie, I think. It was Beetlejuice, and he was the dad in that. But now he plays Donald Trump on Saturday Night Live. What the heck is it? Alex Baldwin. That's it. He's an Aries. His mouth has gotten him into a few tight situations. I think he's always apologized later. Yeah, no, Michael Keaton was Beetlejuice. He was in it. Alex Baldwin was in. He was much thinner and younger looking. That was like when all the Baldwin brothers looked so much alike, actually, in that stage in life. Didn't he play the dad? I thought he did. Is it Alex or Alec? Yeah, you're right. I think it's Alec. Did he not play the dad? He did. Yeah. Come on, fix me. Did he not play the dad in that movie? Alec Baldwin is a friend of your family? The husband. Well, yeah. But wasn't that their daughter? Oh, I'm so confused. Yeah. Gina Davis, that's right. But, excuse me, didn't they have a daughter? Who was the girl in the movie? Oh, the girl was from another family. I gotta go back and watch it. That's right. So he was a husband. He wasn't a dad. This Winona's dad. Yeah, Winona Ryder. Gosh, we're going really back in time here. The film now, right? Yeah, I gotta go watch that. Was he? No, he wasn't Winona Ryder's character's dad. Was he? Didn't they die before she moved into the house? No, she was the daughter of the guy who, yeah. Oh, jeez. Wow, we've really got a big pre-shuffle in here for Taurus. No Country for Old Men. I watched that. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed in that movie. Yeah. And then I started watching, I mean, it was well done in terms of acting. I just didn't like the storyline for the old guys. I'm like, yeah, you know, I started watching Breaking Bad. I got into, was the dead husband? Yes. I got into what, season 3, and then I stopped myself, and I thought, you know, I don't like any of the characters in the show. I don't like any of them. None of them have any redeeming qualities. Actually, except the son. Yeah, that was the only character I thought, why am I watching? So I stopped watching that. Oh, why did I like, No Country for Old Men? Because I felt really bad for the old men in the movie. I don't know. And in the ending, I'm like, oh, really? I thought the sheriff was going to put 2 and 2 together there during a conversation he was having at lunch. And he didn't. So, jeez. So then I watched that new movie with George Clooney last night. Like a bit of George Clooney skin. Hannibal, oh gosh. Are we supposed to do... I gotta watch the time. I'm okay for time. I'm okay for time. I'm doing good. So we have a little time for chit-chat. Yeah, I haven't been too involved with y'all. He is good. He's kind of creepy good. Jeffrey Duncan Jones was the dad. Catherine O'Hara played the mom. In what? Not in Beetlejuice. Not the original Beetlejuice. What's the George Clooney movie I watched last night? If you want to see a little George Clooney skin, you can watch The American. It's kind of slow paced. But if you hadn't had any action in a while, you can watch that movie. The American, it was called. Oh, what do we got? Okay, I think Taurus is getting edgy here. Okay, did I write down for Taurus? No, I haven't. Okay, we're going to do, what's the time stamp for Taurus? Because I got like 8712. It means I have to do math, Ashatosh. Oh, you didn't, oh, wait, oh, Taurus? I don't know. I have to get that later. Is that you, Lily? Lily? She doesn't come up anymore. Oh, I don't know. I put a question. I'll put 80. Oh, 127. Thank you. Okay, Taurus. We're gonna do your reading now. Taurus, what you're gonna get right now, Taurus, is a message to you from the divine, from spirit, from the universe, from this deck. A message to you right now, and then you're gonna get another message for going into the future. Taurus, bovine babies. You have been really just dying to chat. Integrity and take flight. Wow, interesting. I feel like, to me, this integrity, it feels like it's something that's bound together, and it's really like well sealed, well protected, well bound. And then take flight. Well, we already read that for Aquarius. Actually, Aquarius had the same energy in the same spot in the future. So, Taurus. Yeah, I put the garbage. Sorry, I saw the garbage truck going by. I did put the garbage out. I almost forgot. I don't know. How do they do garbage in your areas? They only pick garbage up for us every other week. Every week is recycling and organic. And you can only have 3 bags of garbage every other week. You really shove it in there. Okay, sorry. Taurus, integrity, your message right now from the universe. This card comes to you today because your own sense of integrity is strong. Do not doubt yourself or allow someone else to shake you with accusations, should that be the case. Your integrity demands that you do what feels right. This is because your integrity is directly connected to your spiritual sense of direction. Much like a compass, it helps you align with the divine plan and take right action. One of Spirit's ways of guiding us through our integrity. It's important for you to remember that whatever action you have taken, it was the best of intention, regardless of the outcome. At the end of the day, it's between you and God, no one else. Keep that in mind. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It only matters what you think. And I just heard there, don't be so hard on yourself. So what you think too, like don't beat yourself up. Your heart is good. Do not allow any outside influence to leave you questioning it. Spirit doesn't. Carry on doing what you are doing. Just stay true to what you feel is right. This is all anyone can ever ask of you. Often the integrity card comes to those who are here to do important work on Spirit's behalf. Those people are strongly guided by their integrity. You are one of them. And sometimes your strengths and gifts are tested so you can discover for yourself just how strong they are within you. Wow, this feels like a very Taurus kind of card. This card may also come to you if you are trying to deal with someone who is out of alignment with their personal integrity. Regardless of what takes place, do not deviate from your own sense of integrity as you deal with the situation. And do not attempt to fix or change the other person. Send them love and forgive them as best you can while you remain strong in your own truth and integrity. It's a beautiful message, but this is the weirdest thing that just happened to me. Was when we were in Aries, we were talking about Aries actors. And then we came into Taurus and we didn't do the reading yet. And I ended off talking about George Clooney and his more recent movie, The American. And he's a Taurus. So that's really funny. Okay, so going into the future, you have the Take Flight card. Take flight. All right, so this is the message for you, Taurus, going into the future. A silver fox bull, yeah. Take flight. It's time to come out of seclusion. You no longer need to hide or try to protect yourself from the world around you. You are moving into a new stage of your life where stepping out is important for your emotional, mental, and spiritual growth. It's time to start making new friends and social connections. You may find yourself being drawn to join groups, take classes, or engage in social activities. Just as a butterfly is drawn to a flower's nectar, you will find that getting out into the world and being with others will be a source of soul food for you. Halleck is a bad Aries. Through these interactions with people and groups, you will start to feel more confident in yourself. You will see and feel yourself blossoming in a very natural and comfortable way. The energy of the butterfly is gentle, joyful, and purposeful. I always think of Ferdinand the Bull when I think of Taurus, right? Gentle. You will directly experience this energy and exude it as you move out into your social surroundings. Not only is this an important part of developing self-esteem and a sense of belonging, it is a vital piece in your discovery of your gifts and special talents. Your soul is ready to shine its light. It is only your human mind that feels it is not ready. Be brave and let yourself out of the cocoon of protection you have created. You cannot fight your destiny. You can only fight yourself. It's time to take flight. You know how the universe works. Like it or not, if there is something we are meant to be doing, we will eventually find ourselves doing it, no matter how much we resist it. So take a deep breath and just one step forward to what brings you joy. The rest will take care of itself. I love that. I need a wee breaky. I need a wee breaky. My arm. I had it in my elbow. Maybe I should have rolled up my sleeves. We only got 3 more. I'm okay for time. I did eat breakfast. I was in a bit of a rush. I had 2 pieces of multigrain toast with orange marmalade. I don't know where she is. She doesn't come up anymore because all the sunbeams are on the 2nd level and I'm up on the 3rd. So she doesn't want me up here without a... I know, she's so soft. She is fat. She's both fats. But she looks good. I don't know what it is about her. All the boy doggies like Lily so much. She couldn't care less. She couldn't care. She's so funny. I know. I didn't see her. I thought I heard her. I think she walked from one room to another because there's carpet in the bedrooms, but there's hardwood in the hallway and the stairs. So I think I heard like little clicky toes. I think she went to the one bedroom where the sunbeam was probably bigger than the one she was just in. I think that's what was happening. The Isis Oracle thing. No, I haven't used it. I'm going to write that down. I was actually online looking at Oracle decks. I didn't see anything that turned my crank. So I will look that one up. Am I funny? I'm not trying to be funny now. What did I do? Oh, you have new baby chicks? Like what? Like chickens? Things moving too fast. Well, there's a lot of stairs. It's just up here. It's just like a loft with a small bathroom. It's a lot of stairs. Yeah, Lily's so cute. Oh my God. Yeah, she met a bull mastiff yesterday. He liked her a lot. He is too big. I don't blame her. I don't think I would want to date a guy that was like 10 times my size. He was huge. She's got boyfriends all over the place, I tell you. Not to wake the baby. Dogs are so cute with babies. Oh my God. Yeah. She is PHAT and she's FAT, Lily. She's been on a bit of a diet. I kid you not, my pet dog only likes Cindy. You should check the cat's tarot. That'd be funny because I have a dog's tarot. I could combine them. Saving the best for last, Leo. Leo's last because you had a full-on reading yesterday. Ducks and goslings. Oh, please do. Oh, that'd be so cute. You know, I've always wanted a house where I could have chickens and a goat. What was a compliment? So I'm missing stuff. What was a compliment? I missed something. Oh, the funny. I know. Deck by Alan for a Child. It's a powerful deep deck. I'm going to check that out. My elbow is kind of sore. I don't have a lot to say. I'm having like a little break and I don't have a lot to say. The weather's getting nicer. I put the bird feeders up yesterday. I find it's been too cold and I don't have a drill and I don't want to have to deal with the screws like in the cold, so it warmed up. Oh, go have a nice bath. Yeah, I got the bird feeders up. Geese are evil. They're not evil. They're territorial. There's a difference there. You know what? Aries is a little bit like that. You got problems? Not evil. It's territorial. Got the bird feeders up. There was a squirrel there this morning. I think that's all I'm going to get. Squirrels and morning doves. There's no trees here. It's a brand new subdivision. Oh, you bought them. Oh, God. I could go buy chicks. I should do that. I should do that. Because I will not be able to get rid of them. Oh, wow. That's really cool. There was spirit animals in that Cancer reading. We're getting there. I'm having a break. Gosh, just cool down. I got this thing in my mouth and it's hard to talk. Oh, so fast. Canadian geese are aggressive. They do compensate Canadians being overly nice. It's because you put a lot of energy in. Oh, thank you. See, you're so sweet. Geese can be evil. Jeez, bite your ankles. Geese own the place, I'll tell you that. There's some funny, you'll see funny like a bank. I remember it was in Richmond Hill. There was a bank in Richmond Hill, which is a little bit like, I don't know, maybe about 30 minutes north of Toronto. And years and years ago, I used to live there. And there was a Scotia Bank there. And they had like, it was a parking lot. It was all paved. And they had these big cement planters, 2 or 3 of them in front of the bank. And like huge. Like, I don't know, this big. Like, I don't know, really big. A big cement planter. And a goose, a Canada goose, decided she's going to lay her eggs in there. And boy, every single person that wanted to go into that bag. And they're protected in Canada. You can't hurt them in Canada. You cannot hunt them. Although I think they've talked about culling them. But I think Americans shoot enough of them when they fly south there. But they don't overrun the country. Because they were here before us. And they full on feel like I'm going to make my nest wherever I want. And you're going to get a mouthful if you're going to walk by me. And I will try. Hey, they're used to dealing with foxes and raccoons, man. You got to be a bit of a bitch. You got to. All right. Are we ready for Gemini before I lose the break? I need a little break. Okay. Oh. Gem. This is actually a lot more work than just reading cards. It's reading all these. They can be. You have permanent scars from them. Oh my gosh, Dana. It's so sweet. I'm taking a few for the team. Yeah, they do. Their poop looks like, you know, when you get the lawn aerated. It looks like that. In Canada? No. Can you hunt Canada geese in Canada? No. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ashutosh. Okay, Gemini. You're going to get a message, Gemini, from Spirit, from the universe, right now. A message for you right now. And then you're also going to get a message into the future. Gemini, Gem. I do always hear I'm a gummy bear, a little gummy bear. Divinity, look at you right now. Your connection with the divine, Gemini. Into the future, birthing. Wow, it's like you're making something with the divine and it's actually going to come to fruition and become something in the future. Let's read, shall we? Divinity, yeah, we got this. I can feel all that water I've been drinking is going through me. Divinity. Where are you? There is only one card with D. Gemini, divinity, right now for you. You are a beautiful, wise, and loving soul who has braved the perils and difficulty of incarnation to be here on earth and in service to humanity. You uplift the energy and consciousness of others through the work that you do, whether you are aware of it or not. There are billions of souls residing on the planet at this time, yet only a small number of them are here to help humanity evolve to its fullest potential. And you are one of those souls. Pretty big. Who you are is a gift to this world. Even at the best of times, it can be difficult to remember this, especially when being human feels so real. Your connection to spirit is much stronger than you think. You are a living, breathing channel of the divine. It moves through you in all that you do. It flows through the words that you speak, even when you don't intend it to. In every situation, you are a transmitter of the higher cosmic energies and wisdom. I gotta stop right there because I feel Gemini is like the Queen of Swords. If people need to be told the facts about something, they need to be very clear. They need to be, Gemini is gonna do that shit on you. And that's how divine works. Like, that's enough of this bullshit. Just listen here. I feel like that can be. It is those who have the greatest gifts who most often face the biggest challenges in life. Hold your head up and keep your faith. These challenges are the means to seeing and understanding the strength, wisdom, and compassion you hold within yourself. On a higher level, your soul chose to have a direct experience of the trials you have faced. Through each event, you have become better equipped and skilled, so that you in turn could help others. You are a very special soul with an important part to play in the healing and betterment of the power on this planet. You are born to be in service to humanity through the divine gifts and knowledge that you have carried with you into this lifetime. You are here to ignite the light in others, to realize their own divinity. This is actually a really beautiful card, but it is also a very hard card. It speaks of a very heavy responsibility that you have come here to engage in and participate in and share. So to function on this divine level, it does say that you have come here to meet some very difficult challenges. But in doing that, it gives you a perspective and you can share clearly, like the Queen of Swords. You can share clearly that experience and help to lift others up. It's a very powerful. And then look at, like, birthing is the future. Wow. Like, you are functioning with divine. You are coming here to Earth to be this conduit, to be some sort of leader in your community or on some level. But it does also say almost like everything you speak of. Even if you're not a channeler or you don't divinate, you are functioning as divine. Like, your spirit guides are using you, they're like tapping you and they're whispering in your ears. Like, ah, blah, blah, blah. But it's like you're going to create something into 3-dimension. Let's see. In the future, Gemini. No, this could be for Gemini. Sun, moon, rising. Yeah. Okay, let me focus. Gemini, birthing for in the future. When we're in the process of creating something new in our life, we are actually calling on our divine force and mastering our gift as creators to bring something new into this world. Ooh, this is so cool. Trust yourself in all that you are doing at this moment. Your instinct and intuition will guide you. The goals, projects, or ideas you are working on are important in the cosmic plan. There are many higher energies working with you and through you to help you complete what you are working toward. Remember, though, the process of giving birth involves going through labor. It sounds like you've done that with the divinity card. We lost it. Labor. You may be feeling a lot of pressure at the moment, but discomfort during labor is natural. Don't give in or lose hope because of it. You are doing the right thing. Don't let small disappointments or upsets lead you to thinking you are not on the right track. You are. Pain is just a natural part of labor. You may also be feeling the urge to push, even though it is not time to. Do not allow your impatience to get the best of you. Allow everything its own time and trust the process. You do not want to start things out prematurely. Completing the gestation period is vital, so be mindful not to rush. Gestation always happens before the labor begins. The birthing card also comes to those who are symbolically giving birth to the higher aspects of themselves. Usually this period involves its own set of growing pains, as you learn to move out of old ways of being and outdated limiting beliefs. Trust that the challenges you are facing at this time are essential to this process. You are evolving, growing, and changing into a more truthful version of you. Stay strong. You are nearly there. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Wow. I don't even have anything to add, almost, I feel. Oh, is Chrissy in? Because she's a Gemini. She'll really like that reading. Yeah, you're going to like that, Chrissy. It's pretty cool. All right. Is she too? I want to say, like myself as an Aries, we tend to be very impatient. I think Gemini would be next in line for that. We've been pushing each other out of the way. No, Aries is more impatient. No, Gemini is more impatient. Because I feel you there, Gemini. I feel it. I know it. You got shit to do, man. You're the Queen of Swords. You got to cut stuff out. You got to make things clear. You got to move forward. You got to cut a path. And the problem is Aries will be behind you lighting the fuse. Let's just burn this path clear. Hi. My last exes in Aries exploded a lot. One of my best, actually 2 of my best friends are air signs. So I used to have dinner with them. Yeah, they're both a little bit, yeah, I would say, and health-wise, they have to be careful. So I don't see them during COVID. We used to have dinner once a month together. We used to go to like like a generic restaurant, like a Milestones or a Montana's or something. And we would just eat generic food. Because the whole process was just to go through it and catch up and talk. And then we would clear the table. I would pull out a tablecloth and I would pull cards for the night until the restaurant was going to close. We used to have so much fun. And one is a Gemini and one is a Libra. And being an Aries, yeah, it was always fun. So, where are we going now? Cancerians. My crab cakes. Crab cakes are so yummy. Do you like crab cakes? Do Cancerians like to eat crab cakes? They're so good. I'm an Aries and I do enjoy the taste of lamb. done virtual dinners. I don't know. I mean, we text. We did see each other in the summer, like here where I am in Canada. The numbers got like really low. It was almost normal. But, you know, you kind of like, we weren't hugging and stuff. So we did kind of see each other on the porch. I'm hoping. Yeah, I think actually both of them. Yeah, you like crab cake. Crab cakes are so good. Do you like them with a spicy like sauce or a tartar sauce? I know, they're not the same. Virtual anything is not the same. Do you guys like crab cakes? I do love them. I'm getting hungry. I need a snack. I gotta go. I gotta do these readings. Jesus, if anyone. Oh my God, my Pisces friend has the best recipe for, it's a shrimp dip. Oh, it's like, she's so sweet with sharing too. I think it's a dip that they've been sharing. Oh yeah, it's probably dinner time where you are. It's like a family recipe. And oh, so good. And she shared it with me. I have it. I gotta stop thinking about food. It's my Taurus moon. It's taking over me now. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm getting really hungry, guys. Okay, we gotta do Cancer. Cancer. Ashes. What's the time for Cancer? Yeah, some people are allergic to it. I know, I'm getting hungry. Oh Lord. I'm not asking you that much. I need to talk for Cancer. Come on. Am I not paying you enough? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Ash. All right, Cancer, my dear crab cakes, my portals of love. My portals of love. I'm thinking too much about food right now. What am I saying? Oh yeah, okay. Get your mind off of food, Cindy. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. A message for Cancer from the Return of Spirit Oracle deck for right now, to you from the divine, from the universe, and then you will get one moving into the future, moving into your future. All right, Cancer, Cancerians, my portals of love. I'm not going to call you crab cakes anymore. Oh my God. I just got that vision. You guys ever seen Seinfeld? You see the one where Kramer starts bathing himself in butter and laying in the sun, and Newman is looking at him, and then he goes to the restaurant and he sees like a butter ball and it has Kramer's head on it. I was trying to go there with Cancer and the crab cake, so I have to get out of it. I just saw that. I'm sorry, guys. It just came to my head. Like, maybe that's a message for someone, but maybe not. Okay, Cancer. Cancer. I can't get it out of my head. Okay. Power. Cancer, you are in your power, baby. I feel like you have power coming to you, too. Oh, and Violet Flame. This is intense energy. Oh, yeah, it's a turkey. Okay, we have to focus on Cancer because this is important here. It's important. Or, yes, Cancer. I wanted to call you crab cakes. Oh, crap. Power. 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 The Power card rules the third chakra, the solar plexus chakra. Confidence, baby. This is where we experience our own sense of personal power. If you have drawn this card today, it is because Spirit is asking that you focus on your own sense of personal power and claim it. Have you been hiding from your power or afraid to own it? Have you been feeling powerless or fearing you aren't strong enough? It's time to focus on your solar plexus and start to build your sense of personal power. Sometimes there can be a drain from our solar plexus because we are unintentionally corded to another person. I can see Cancer being really susceptible to that. Most often in close relationships, this energetic cord runs directly from our third chakra and attaches to the other person. We unknowingly let others siphon off our power. This can happen if we are enabling or trying to please someone. It can also happen if we fear losing the love of that person, or if we feel attacked in some way. It is time for you to look closely at why this has happened to you and to ask your guides and angels to assist you with cutting that cord. I find it interesting that you have the violet flame here, because I'm getting like the vision of like a piece of yarn or cord and a flame actually burning the cut, like cauterizing it so it can't be joined, so it's healed instantly. Cauterize that. This card also comes if we are in fear of claiming our power, of standing tall and showing the world exactly who we are. Most often, we have experiences in our early years where we personally witnessed the misuse of power or had someone attempt to diminish our own. That was in the past, though, and you know how power is not to be used. You also know that not claiming your own power does not serve you. It's time for you to claim you, to claim your life, and claim the fact that you are a powerful, incredible soul. You might need to cauterize something here, like a cord cutting, but I would do it with a flame. I really feel like that for you, because if you cauterize it as opposed to cutting something, if you cut something, the energy is still loose at the end. And maybe you feel it or you feel the pain of it. Cauterize it and it burns it and it's healed instantly. There's no worry of infection, no worry of future pain. I don't know. I'm just kind of hearing that. Cauterize it. So in the future, now you have the violet flame for the future, Cancer. Most of us experience a dark or difficult time at some point or another in our lives. And though it may feel like it will never end or never be better, the violet flame card is here to tell you that it will be. The only way to conquer the shadows in our life is to turn off all the lights and face the darkness head on. This is a process of purification. I think the cauterization. The violet flame shines its light, providing you with a way and means to see your way out of the inner darkness once the shadows have been conquered. The experience you are having right now, although painful and challenging, is providing you with the means and opportunity to clearly see what is and is not working in your life anymore. It can help you to see how you have been allowing yourself to be in the world and how you have been holding yourself back. It can help bring the clarity to recognize the people who help serve your highest good and those who do not. In the center of the fractal image is the symbol of the bat. Oh, to me, that also means ancestral guide. In animal medicine, the bat is a symbol of change. He holds the light of the violet flame for you as a means of guiding you through this process of change. When you do make your way back, you will find that neither you nor your life is exactly the same as before. Change is an inevitable part of the process. It is nearly complete, sweet soul. Just know that once you have made your way through, you will be stronger, both within yourself and on your journey. You will have more clarity about your path and how you want to walk it. Wow, such a powerful reading, Cancer. I've really been feeling your energy lately. Like I've really been, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, like when you first meet someone and you kind of know them. I just feel like a deeper knowing about you guys. I've been feeling that lately with Cancer. And I kind of get excited to go and do your readings. Yeah, because I'm intrigued to learn more. That's kind of what it is. It's sort of like, you know, like an onion. And I've kind of, don't you do it. I'm going to have to go and get a snack before I do Leo. I know it sounds crazy as the last one, but my head is starting to go like really in the ethereal. I really feel that I'm really wanting a little time with Cancer right now. I just feel like, oh, like I go into your readings and I feel like this beautiful presence, and you're kind of showing me a depth of, I don't know what. I don't know if there's a word to explain the depth that I kind of feel when I go into Cancer's readings lately. But it's something that is not familiar to me. So I feel like it's a bit of sharing. Like when you get to know someone a little bit better and they open up on different things and they surprise you. That's what it is. You surprise me. And I feel like kind of seeing your soul. And it's really beautiful. I know, Leo, you're... I'm gonna, like, my snack is literally gonna be on my applesauce. So and it's in a little pouch. So I'm gonna squeeze it in my mouth. Capricorn was done a while ago. Capricorn was done at 45:30. So anyway, I was just having a little moment with Cancer. Okay, I'm gonna go get 2 of my little applesauce things in a pouch to squeeze. So and then I'm gonna do Leo. I'm gonna do Leo. I know my pussycats, you're waiting so patiently. You did get a big reading yesterday. Got a full reading yesterday. It's gonna take me like 2 minutes to run downstairs and come back with my little applesauce pouches. I know I'll be the better for doing your reading after having that, because I just feel like, I don't know if it's a fire air energy thing, but I need to eat something because I can't focus. Like, I'm not angry. I'm confused right now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna get, I'm gonna fix my pants. I'm gonna go get my snack. I'll be right back. These stairs. I don't know why Billy doesn't come. It's too many stairs. Oh my gosh. So many stairs. Such a process. Okay. I'm back. Oh my God. Here I am. It's so good. I have these because of all the crap in my mouth. And I got braces and this thing. So yeah. Oh God. There's 35% vitamin C in this. Only 8 grams of sugar. There's 40 calories. I need some sugar and calories right now. Now that I'm sitting here, maybe I should have done that off camera. I was just like so hungry I didn't care. I wasn't thinking anymore. Oh. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Was that kind of rude? I'm sorry. I am the person, if you go to someone's house and they have like a nice thing of food laid out, and you know, nobody wants to touch it, they're all being polite. I'm like, I didn't eat before I came here. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I did not eat before I came here because I knew you're going to have food. I was like, even if it's got saran wrap on it, I'm like, you know, somebody needs to start this. We need to get started. We need to eat. Oh, look at it squirted out. Now it made a mess. Jeez, that applesauce was all excited. Oh, jeez. It's never done that before. Do I not have Kleenex or anything up here? Oh, I got right back. Hurry. Now we got applesauce all on the table. I've never opened one and it's done that before. I hope it's not sticky. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, one more. Let me finish this one and we'll do Leo. Okay. Which gender I'm doing for Leo? It can be any gender, really. They're not gender specific. I know my subscribers have been stuck at 137. I think that has a lot to do with, like, so far this year, I've done 4 full weeks of no videos. Well, 3 weeks. I think because at Christmas time, I decided to take 2 weeks off. And I don't think I made anything to come out. And then, so yeah, subscriber, like, there's always people that unsubscribe. Like, I do that too. I subscribe to stuff for a while and unsubscribe. Sometimes I go back to it again and subscribe. But if you're not releasing new content, there isn't really much, well, at least for my channel anyways, room for new growth. So when I stopped releasing for a couple of weeks, yeah, it gets kind of stagnant. The number starts to go down a little bit. Then I came back and I did some stuff and found out I was getting evicted. I didn't plan that. So I ended up taking off a lot more time than I ever planned on taking off. And so it takes a while to get going again. But I can see in my algorithm, I'm getting close to 138. Burnsky, if you wanted to know. I'm getting close to 138. I think last night it was 137, 806 or something like that. Oh, I really needed that. Oh my gosh. Get it all out. Oh, I love these. I get these at Costco. I think too, for whatever reason, when I started my channel, like, people used to ask me, like, how did you make your channel grow? I have no idea. I think it was just magic. I really do. I never started this thinking there'd be anyone watching me, to be honest. I really didn't. I remember when I started my channel, and I think the first video I did, and I had 200 people watch. I sent my friend a message, oh my God, 200 people I don't know watch my video. Can you believe that? Like, it's crazy. It started growing, and then it was, 2,000 people watched the video. It was insane. And I don't know. It used to, you know what though? I kind of like the way it's growing. I'm going to be honest with you. I like where it is right now. I like the people that come in. Because back then, YouTube, and I could see it in the algorithm, because I could see, they'll show you in the background, people that watch your video. Are they subscribers or non-subscribers? And back then, like back a year or so ago, even more, I think it was like 75 to 80% of the people that watched my channel were not subscribers. And then the remaining number obviously was. And then that has switched. I don't know when it did. In the last maybe 8 or 9 months. We don't have presidents here. We have prime ministers. And you know, when that switch kind of happened, I noticed that the comments became a safer place. And I kind of thought to myself, you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay growing like slowly from here now. I can't complain with anything that I have on this channel. It's an absolute miracle. I really think it is. And I think it's amazing that you guys come here. I'm so grateful. But I kind of think, you know, because it grows slowly, and I think it's sort of like the universe's way of bringing in the people that are kind of meant for it and resonate with it and aren't coming in to be nasty trolls and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Oh, the numerology. See, I'm breathing all this into it. You just found the numerology interesting. By 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So what is that? So comes out to a 2. That comes out to number 2. 137. 11. Number 2. Not a number 2. Okay. I'm just waiting for the sugar to go in. I think it's kind of going into my blood now. You know, before I started, I thought to myself, I should probably bring some of these up. Okay. What's the time? Okay, I'm okay. Just give the sugar a chance to go in. Your read will be better. I guarantee you, Leo. Your read will be better. It's funny. I've always been like this. My mom, she always tells me, I think I was 3 months old, and she took me to the doctor, and she said, I don't know what to do. I can't feed this baby enough. She's always hungry. And I don't know what she was. I don't think she was breastfeeding me. I think she was giving me milk or so. I don't know what the hell they gave you in 1972. But I think you said, well, why don't you give her formula or cereal? No, she was giving me formula, and So I was on cereal at like 3 months or something. I needed cereal. And she's always said, God, you always eat so much. You've always been such a, I can't go long without eating. I really feel like I would die within a day on an island. Yeah. What cards were you? So I'm using the Return of Spirit Oracle deck for not crying. I cried for 3 months with colic. My poor mother. I don't know how. She's... yeah, it is. Here. Boopity boopity boop. But then my son got me back because he didn't sleep for 3 years. So I have a Taurus moon. I know, me and the food. It's like really, me and the food. Food's so good. Yeah. I was just thinking, I'm gonna go and get, don't Aries have high meta? I think they do. I think they do. I don't know. My mom is a little bit like that. It's like I'm not diabetic or anything. I've been tested a few times because when my blood sugar goes down, I need something, but I'm not. It's just like, I guess it's just a fire in me. I need something to fuel it. So speaking of fire, are we ready? Your son got you back. Yeah, by not sleeping for 3 years. Well, I guess he paid that back to his grandma, my mom. I didn't let her sleep for three months. He literally didn't let me sleep for 3 years. I was a mess. It was a mess. Yeah. God, he was so needy, but he's so sweet. I do need a mini fridge up here. That is a great idea. Who just said that? Who just said that? Aries Dawn. Aries Dawn. You know it. Where's there an outlet? I think I've covered outlets with this thing. There's an outlet. That's the other thing about this house. There's not a lot of outlets. I would put more. I have this great big bathroom with a double sink. And it's huge. It's massive. It has one outlet. I'm thinking if you had like a partner, I don't know, the person had an electric shaver, you wanted to dry your hair, you can't both do that at the same time in this big bathroom because there's one outlet right there. But yet there's another mirror and sink over there, but there's no outlet. I don't know. These are the silly things I know. I think about this stuff. You know, if I was building a house, I would go in and make sure there was outlets everywhere I want an outlet. That is just dumb. Okay, I feel like the sugar is pumping through my veins now, Leo. Are we ready? I'm gonna die, right? Is that a fire sign thing? Oh, thank you, Bernsky. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a fire sign. Food. But it's just like I can't go any further. I can't go without me. Do it. It's funny, actually. I'm actually going, after this, I'm going to my son's school to lunch monitor in kindergarten. And typically, you just got to be there for 12 because it starts a little earlier. And the school secretary sent me a message. And because she says, well, I told her I can go any day but Fridays because I'm doing this. And I guess she's stuck for someone for Friday. I said, okay, I can go, but I probably can't get there till like 12:15 or later because I have to eat before I go. I was very specific about that. My brain just goes foggy and I can't. I really had to concentrate in cancer to pull it through. So, okay, good. The sugar's in the blood now. The sugar's in the brain. Oh, Leo. Leo. That was a bit of an intermission. We saved the best for last. Pussycats. Leo in the house. Pussycats. What is the timestamp for the pussycats? 2:13:50. Oh my God, I could be under 2.5 hours. Do you see, every time I do this, I'm getting faster. The first time I did this, I was 3.5 hours. Wasn't I? I don't know now. I could be talking shit. I don't know. Leo, pussycats. What you're going to get is you're going to get a message from Spirit, from the divine, from the universe to you right now. And then you're going to have a message in the future. For Leo. Pussycats, Leo. A message for you currently, in your current energy, and then a message moving forward into the future. Leo. Well, you got power. Who had that? Wasn't that just Cancer? You saw me shuffle, guys. Wow. Oh, Leo. Leo's in their power, baby. Look out. Okay, so what do you have in the future? Right. Wow. I feel like you're going to get some shit done here. Right order. Getting things in the right order. You feel there's power here. The right order. This is also important about making sure things happen in the right order so that it can be successful moving forward. I'm just, sorry, I'm noticing all of the Leo things here. I had a couple Leo friends, and my stepdad was a Leo. And I have to say, they're very proud people, but they're not arrogant at all. Like, they would just as soon hold you up high as hold themselves up high. So I would say they are the king of the beast, but they'll stand right there with their pride. They love to have their pride on the top of the hill with them. That's kind of how I see Leo. But anyways, okay, power. Power, Leo. Oh, your folks, are both of them Leos, Ashutosh? Oh, wow. Okay, Leo, here's your card right now. The power card rules the third chakra, the solar plexus chakra. Oh, this is an interesting message. This is where we experience our own sense of personal power. If you have drawn this card today, it is because Spirit is asking that you focus on your own sense of personal power and claim it. Have you been hiding from your power or afraid to own it? And I'm only going to say here too, I have noticed Leos can also have a tendency to want to give a lot to their pride. So this could be a reminder that you might need to step down a little bit from that and give to yourself here on something. Have you been feeling powerless or fearing you aren't strong enough? It's time to focus on your solar plexus and start to build your sense of personal power. Sometimes there can be a drain from our solar plexus because we are unintentionally corded to another person, most often in close relationships. This energetic cord runs directly from our third chakra and attaches to the other person. This is crazy because this is the same card that Cancer just had. We unknowingly let others siphon off our power. This can happen if we are enabling or trying to please someone. It can also happen if we fear losing the love of that person or if we feel attacked in some way. It is time for you to look closely at why this has happened to you and to ask your guides and angels to assist you with cutting that cord. This card also comes if we are in fear of claiming our power, of standing tall and showing the world exactly who we are. See, that's an energy to me that would be naturally Leo. It's not an arrogant energy, and maybe I can see it that way because I'm an Aries, so I can see that, no, it just comes from a place of empowerment and knowing who you are and wanting to shine that light and share it. But if something has happened to you or there's someone that you're with that's dulling that light, it's not good for you. You're really meant to shine. Don't let someone feel like you shouldn't. And also don't lower yourself so that someone else feels higher. That's something that we can do about people we care about sometimes. And it doesn't, in the long run, it doesn't help anybody. Most often we have had experiences in our early years where we personally witnessed the misuse of power or had someone attempt to diminish our own. That was in the past though, and you know how power is not to be used. You also know that not claiming your own power does not serve you. It's time for you to claim you, to claim your life, claim the fact that you are a powerful, incredible soul. Okay, so now this is where the message takes a turn from how it's different from Cancer, is that you have, instead of the violet flame, which to me, it did symbolize, like, talking about this cord cutting here. Pisces was done at 1:05:30. You're talking about this cord cutting from some sort of energy around you that could be siphoning off of you. It could be an energy that's left from something in the past that you experienced. Cancer was cauterizing it with a flame. Now yours is interesting because it has something about getting it in the right order. So see how this applies with what we've kind of read here. Now, Leos are not arrogant. I love Leos. I wonder who would say that. I don't know. Well, you know what? Aries can be assholes. They can be. And I guess there's some Leos that can. Every sign's got their share. So, but generally, no. It's just it's important to have pride in yourself. It really is. The right order in the future, Leo. Eventually, everything finds its right place and proper order in life. This card is about creating proper order in your physical environment. The world around us has a very strong effect on our emotional, energetic well-being. Isn't that interesting? It's like there's something in your environment here. Often our inner environment is symbolically reflected through our outer environment. It's time to put things in their proper place and create right order in your physical world. Roll up your sleeves and take a weekend to begin cleaning out the closets. Oh, sorry. It's like you're the only ones here getting homework. Start to sort what you would like to keep and what needs to go. Take care of any paperwork, banking, or bookkeeping you may have been putting off for later. It doesn't sound like something Leos like to do. Tidy your garage or storage spaces. Rearrange one of your rooms. Oh my God, you're getting... You're literally getting homework, Leo. Vacuum the blinds or dust in the corners. Take a serious look at any space or job you think you may have neglected lately and start to deal with it. Okay. It's time to give your physical space an energetic shift. I think that's really important. Because sometimes if you have a lot of things going on in your life too, or perhaps you have a lot of clutter or a lot of projects you need to do or initiate or things you need to find, sometimes it can be overwhelming and where do I start? And all of it sits on your shoulders. And all of it sits on your shoulders. It's actually kind of funny that there's more to this, but I want to bring this message while it's clear. My stepdad was a Leo. And when my mom met him and they got married and moved in together, he had a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And it was kind of overwhelming and suffocating. So my mom organized the office. She organized the garage. All this stuff. And she did it kind of with him. At first he was hesitant to, but then he started realizing, well, yeah, I haven't used that in 25 years. It doesn't really mean anything. I'm just keeping it for the sake of it. And he said once she had tidied up the house, and I said like worked with him on it. So she didn't get rid of stuff he didn't want to get rid of. He actually said, I didn't realize how heavy I felt walking into the house. Because all of that stuff, like all the memories, all the responsibilities holding on to these things, that once a lot of it was gone, was donated, some of it was just broken, was thrown out. But yeah, as soon as my mom had finished kind of doing that, he vocalized it. He said, you know, I did not realize how heavy that was weighing on my, like, and it was just all the time. It was always there. So it's kind of interesting, right? The very act of organizing our clutter is a powerful way to symbolically cleanse and clean out our inner emotional and energetic closet. It sends a powerful message out to the cosmos that you are ready to take care of your business, willing to do whatever needs to be done, open to allowing the new to flow in your life, and keen to have a fresh start. Get ready to release stagnant energy and old emotional patterns. The new is on its way in. Someone just mentioned that in the live stream too. Get rid of the old so that the new can actually come in. You will feel lighter, free of old burdens, and more accepting of what spirit brings your way. By putting your physical space in its right and proper order, you are doing the same for your inner space too. You might find yourself quite surprised and delighted with the results. That is such an interesting message. It reminds me so much of what my stepdad went through with when my mom cleaned some stuff up. But too, it reminds me of like a lion. Like the male lion will walk the territory and make sure everything is in its place, that the territory is clean. Like it's having pride in your space is about having pride in yourself too. Oh, that was interesting, Leo. So it's kind of homework. It's a bit of homework for you. Maybe you need to find an Aries or a Gemini to help you tidy up. There you go, guys. And I'm okay. Oh, I'm not bad for time. I still might get there a little. I have to have a decent lunch. I feel like an old lady here with my glasses trying to read it. What? It's insane. I'm gonna. These are going so fast. You guys are so chatty now. Oh my goodness, I can't keep up. Yep, on all of that. So that's it, guys. We're done for another week. Well, I'll do more readings. Like pre-recorded in HD 60, not HD 30. So that's been resolved. And I didn't know. I could see it okay. And it was a default for my phone. So I thought, well, it's all good. But you know what? If you guys hadn't spoken up, first I thought, yeah, they're crazy. It's like my Aries attitude. They're crazy. Everything's fine. And then, well, there's enough of them. Maybe I should look into this. So yeah, glad we got that resolved, right? So if you're doing video recordings on a device, don't do it in HD 30 and expect that everyone will see that on YouTube. Some people will not see the image. So HD 60. Now this has another setting of 4K, HK, carat. I don't know what the heck it's called. We call it a carat. I was going to think it was like a carat. No, it's like HK, 4K. And what is that? I don't know. It's called that too. Should I record in 4K? Maybe not. It is a 4K. Can everyone see it in 4K? Maybe that'll take a long time to upload. I don't know. I think it's working. I shouldn't change it. Happy Friday too, Prince Kitty. Yeah. Oh, Aries and Leo are a good combination. Well, yeah, I don't know. There's all sorts of other things that come into play too. It worked out for my mom and my stepdad. But they did butt heads sometimes, I will tell you that. Hardly anyone has 4K display device. Okay, so we won't do that. Aries was done at 1 minute and 15 seconds. Anyone have any questions? I really don't have anything to talk about. I put the bird feeders up. There you go, Ashutosh. Thank you so much. Ashutosh, 1:46:55. So if I have to double check any timestamp, I can go there. Thank you. That takes a lot of time to type that all in. How is he doing that? How am I still in your thunder, Ashutosh? Oh my God, staying up all night? I can't do that either. I have to sleep. I have to sleep and eat. You're welcome, Catherine. Only was slow to type. Okay. Please, do you think I can bring peace to the world as a Leo? Oh, did you ever see that reading about why Leo was so important? Oh, I don't even remember what it's called. I did that a long time ago. When did I do that? It's over a year ago. Over a year ago, Leo was asking about that. And it was a really interesting reading. And it kind of brought to light, if you think about like the planetary energies that govern all of the different signs. Sorry, I'm struggling with my genes again. And the kind of the epiphany, the message that came through was, wait a second, Leo, you are the sun. So there's some sort of importance. There was something, how important it was for Leo actually to step up in life, be the leader in their life, take control, take pride in who you are, because you are the light. Like, so I want to say yes, and I mean for everybody, but it wasn't important. And I did a series on why each sign is so important in our world, and that's fascinating too. There was so many beautiful messages that came through in that. But yeah, Leo, because you're the sun. You are the sun. You are the warmth. Like, without that, who cares if there's Mars or Jupiter or Saturn or Earth? I mean, because if there's no sun, there's none of that. So, yeah. It's pretty important, Leos. They really should. You should. And if anyone, well, if you are an arrogant ass, I mean, there are Leos like that. There are Aries like that. There's Gemini. There's Pisces. There's Cancer. There's all sorts of, everybody, anyone. And any zodiac sign can fall into that category. But a healthy, someone in their healthy mindset, someone too who's done like shadow work and kind of looked at darkness and transmuted it, disappointment. It's really, I find it's the people that don't look at darkness and they can become kind of arrogant. And I think that's why I didn't like that Breaking Bad series. Oh God, I just kept looking at these people like, you're spending so much time, especially the sister-in-law and the brother-in-law. This chick is just a mess. Like, who are you to criticize anyone? You need to look in your own garden, honey. I don't know. I'm just sitting there talking to them on the TV like, who are you to talk to your sister like that? You need to look at yourself in the mirror, honey. And then you can, no, you can't criticize others, actually. And you won't want to once you've looked in the mirror accurately. So, I don't know if we can destroy poverty around the world. I think eventually, possibly, yes. But I don't know that it will happen in my lifetime. But I do like to think that the things that we are doing now are creating the building blocks for that. It's like a pyramid. The building blocks to where we are now were created by our ancestors and so on and so forth. And boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So, there we go. Anything else? Okay, what's your discussion, Ashutosh? My mouth is fine right now. Actually, thanks for asking. I got some wax back there. Actually, a couple days ago, I had like an open cut from the braces. Oh my God, that hurt. It's healed now. I'm really ready to get this thing out. I'm so tired of having difficulty talking, but I'm gonna be honest. I have, in 2 weeks, I go to the dentist for this. I don't think they're going to take it out. I think even if everything is where they want it to be, yeah, my Scorpio, she's sweet. Torture me. She gets like this IKEA device out. She turns it in here like a little wrench. And then I think even if the front palate has moved as far as they need it to go, or I need it to go because it's my jaw, I'm going to be honest. I think it's already here. So this might have to go further a little bit. And even once they get it where they want it to be, they're going to keep that. They'll keep it there for a bit to just get everything to firm up. It doesn't really hurt. Well, no, you know what? Because I had braces years ago. And you know when you've got braces and you've had an adjustment and you can't even have soup. Like to touch your a utensil to your teeth, just like, oh God. It's never hurt that much. It actually, because it's causing, there's a huge gap. Where's the gap? Where's the gap? Right in here. Or here. Because they're actually, my palate is extending forward. So there's bone knitting and growing while this is happening. And what happens is it's not so much that it hurts. It makes me sneeze and get a runny nose, which is not the best thing during COVID. Usually about 2 weeks after I've had an adjustment on this thing, oh, I'll wake up and my achoo nose. Because it, I don't know, it tickles something up here, which seems to affect my nose. So it doesn't really hurt. It's bothersome, like, there's metal here, and like a little ceramic plate thing you can push on to put even more pressure to move it forward. And then there's this metal around here, and then the braces. So I find sometimes I'm chewing, and I have nothing to swallow. And then I have to sit there for like 10 minutes trying to dig it all out and swallow it. So it's driving me crazy. Hence why I go to Costco and I get boxes of this and stuff. And it's, you know what the most painful part is? I love to eat. I love food. I love food. And it's kind of not easy to eat, so. Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, right? My birds haven't come back. I don't think the birds that I used to feed will come here. There's no trees. I wouldn't come. I had to come here. So. Our spring break is delayed here in Ontario. We would be having it. What do we have had it next week or the week after? I think next week, because we turn the clocks back on Sunday, right? And that always, or forward. That always, and yeah, because I think that we would have our March break. We call it March break here, but I guess maybe it's, I don't know. I call it March break. I could be totally old and like that could be, maybe we don't call that anymore. I don't know. But I think in April now, actually, is it the week of my birthday or after that? I don't know. So in April, I don't know. If numbers are okay, we'll probably go up to see my mom. Probably go up to see my mom. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, probably if the numbers are okay. I gotta bring her all my boxes because I think she's successfully, knock on wood, bought a house. She'd been trying to, because where she was with my stepdad, well, long story short, obviously second marriage because they met much older in life. And she had her own place and she sold that and she banked the money and everything, invested it or whatever. I moved in with him and he lived on the river. But it was always his intention to leave his place to his grandkids, who are like, they're pretty old now. I think they're in their 30s. So, and yeah, we're like, yeah, absolutely. It's a family place. Like my stepdad, he bought the property, I think in 1965, and he built that place from scratch on a hill on the river. So my mom is still there and she can stay there actually as long as she wants. The grandkids have even said that, like, you know, stay, because of course it's someone looking after the place, but she doesn't want to stay there because it's a big place and it's very isolated, particularly in the winter. So it hasn't been the easiest winter for her, but it's been okay. So she's been trying to buy another house. So this is an interesting story. And so where she is, she's about she's about 4 hours northeast of Toronto. And typically when any place would go up for sale there, it would be on the market for like 4 to 6 months. I mean, it really would. It would be a long time. So COVID happened. And I guess a lot of city people decided they wanted to buy places up there because they couldn't buy places everywhere or travel. I don't know why. Everyone wants to be a cottager now. So she's got a limited set of funds, which would have been fine for the market that's always been up there. Because as I said, she's not selling the house. She's got her money from before that's been invested. And so city people have been buying properties up there as soon as they come on the market, the day of, sight unseen, above asking. Bidding wars in a place that normally would be 4 to 6 months. Like the locals are starting to freak out. But, well, I don't know why. So it's a little frustrating. But I mean, well, you can't tell people what they can and cannot do with their money. But it ends up affecting the local population. Because in other people, my mom actually found something that no one else was bidding on. But the lady just kept changing her mind about selling. She was worried she wasn't going to find a place. She's like, I haven't even found a place. How am I going to find a place in this crazy market that's existing here right now? So she took hers off the market. And yeah, like I guess, well, in Toronto, I mean, a house is probably $2 to $3 million. My mom's looking between $250,000 and $300,000. So it's like, that's nothing if you have equity in a house that's $3 million. No, I can't live up there. It'd be too far for my son. And she won't come down here. So, because she has a life up there. She has friends up there. She volunteers at the hospital selling coffee and doing stuff. Like, yeah, no. And it's a great little community. I'm not going to tell you what it is because we don't need any other people going out there. It's got culture. It's got a beer store, a liquor store, 2 grocery stores, and it has a hospital. This is what's so amazing about this place. It has a hospital. It's a population of 1,200 people. And it has a hospital with a helipad. Where do you find that? I don't know, in Canada. So you don't find that in many places. It's a pretty special place. It's pretty cool. But, so anyway, so here's the thing. She was starting to think, and I was trying to help her. Well, you know what? I can help you out with some money. I don't know how high we can go with bidding on these places, though. It's crazy. Like, you can't compete with people that have $2 to $3 million to spend, and they don't even come up to see the house. It's just like, I guess, well, if it needs work, we'll pay to have it fixed. I don't know, but... So she got to the point where she was thinking, you know what? The only way I'm going to be able to get a house is if someone wants to sell it and I find out before it goes on the market. So here's the funny story. So actually, I shared this with Libra in their extended because it kind of came up about a miracle happening for them. And I brought this story up in the extended because this is what happened to my mom, and miracles do happen. So the real estate agent my mom's been working with was driving a friend of hers to a cancer treatment. So this friend, and I forget age ranges, like they're all in their 50s, I guess. I don't know. Somewhere around that age. And while she was driving her to the cancer treatment, the friend said, I wanted to talk to you about something because, you know, you're in real estate. But she said, I'll be honest with you, we don't want to use an agent. This is for my mom's house. So this lady's mom, who is in her late 70s, she can't stay in the house anymore. She needs to move into the retirement home. And there's also a little retirement home in this little town. But she's terrified of people going through the house because she's immune compromised and she's quite elderly. She doesn't, it's the middle of a pandemic. She doesn't want all these people going in and out of her home. And she doesn't even want it anyways. Because she's just like, her home is her personal space and she's older and she's set. Like, yeah. So they said, do you know anyone who would like to buy a house? And of course, she's thinking of my mom because it's my mom's real estate agent. She says, I think I might. So, yeah, there's a lot of moms here. We got to look out for the moms. So it's daughters looking after their moms, right? And so she contacted my mom. And apparently, what they want for this house is exactly what my mom, it's her budget exactly. And she went and looked at it. And it's perfect. It's so perfect. It's kind of in the town. Like where she is now, she's a 20-minute drive to get into town. But this is in town. But it's kind of like, it's a road, a dead-end road kind of leading out of town. But you can walk. Or at least I've established just looking at the map. Well, I can walk to the beer store where this house is going to be. But the backyard it's a 250-foot lot with forest in the back. Like, this area, there's a town, but if you walk into the woods, you're going to end up in Algonquin Park at some point. Like that's like, or somewhere even deeper and more lost in the woods. Like there's wilderness there. So it's having the best of both worlds for her. And so needless to say, everything is falling into place. This woman is like, no, if you love this house, I want you to have it. And the real estate agent's even been honest with the family and said, if you do put it on the market, I tell you will get more than asking and it will go quickly. No, we just want what's fair. It's just like, wow. So, knock on wood, my mom's been keeping me up to date. So they're obviously using their real estate lawyers to get everything into place. And I think that was going to happen. The older lady just needed to know for sure she had a spot in the retirement home. It's just a magical, it's amazing. It's kind of amazing. So miracles do happen, guys. Even in, if you can believe it, in a real estate market where people from 4 hours away are going into your little town and buying homes and cottages sight unseen for above asking, and that something like that could happen. Just saying. So that's all I gotta say. That's the only thing going on. I probably should share so much about my mom's life, but it's kind of interesting how that plays out. And at some point, yeah, like I probably won't be on the river anymore, but that's okay. I'll go into town. There's a beach. An in-town beach. Or you can go anywhere and go in the water there, really. Really, you could. So, yeah, I'll be happy with something. You know, yeah. It's a big property. It's a big property. It's a big house. It's isolated. So, that's the chit-chat. So, that's what's going on now. I do need to go. Yeah, I really need to go eat. I really need to go. I'm going to be late. I'm going to be late. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being so glad for my mom. I'm glad for her, too. I didn't want to get excited until I knew that they were talking with the lawyers, and so it's kind of happening now at this point. Oh, I missed that, Dana. I looked up too late. I have to look at it again. Yeah. So, yeah. So, it's because, oh, I know. Someone was asking me what I'm going to do for spring break. Our spring break is not until April, but who knows? It's always like they just feed us a little bit at a time. No. I was joking with someone. So you know how they kept moving the opening of school? No, it's here. Okay. No, now it's here. No. So what do you think they're going to do that? Do you think they're going to do that with March break? Like, no, it's here. No, it'll become like May break. I don't know. Oh, Aqua was 54 minutes and 20 seconds. I should go now. I've shared, you know, everything I need to share, I think. And that's it. Oh, that's so neat. That's awesome. That's really awesome. So, well, thank you. Final timestamps there from Ashutosh. He's very good at what he does. It's probably getting late there for him. And this is wearing out. I need to go get some real food and then spend 20 minutes picking out my teeth before I go out. So thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. I thought they were beautiful messages. I was glad to share them with you. Thank you, Ashutosh. You too, my friend. Have a good evening. And everyone, take care and enjoy your weekend. Because pretty much wherever you are in the world right now, we're coming into the weekend. Yeah, go eat your dinner. And that's it. That's all good. All right, I'm going to say bye. Okay, bye, guys.